So, so as we're flying back, I'd like to go talk to Riss.
Okay, sorry. I was reading something real quick. Yeah. So you go to talk to Riz, you said?
Yeah, I want to talk to him about his family, and would he like us to do something? I say, Riss, I understand I understand this Flim guy got away, and maybe we can trail him or follow him if you get any leads on where he's at. Maybe we can try to track him down. But we've got cargo and passengers to go to hut space.
Riz was never chasing Flim.
I thought
I
you
don't.
said it was his family that got robbed.
No.
No, Riz's last name is Samartu.
Oh,
The Jerome family got robbed.
oh, and we don't know who that is.
Not really.
Oh, well then
You know they were nobles
we don't
in
know.
Alderaan. That's about it. You guys didn't do enough research to figure it out. So
Never mind. I thought that was Riss's family.
nope,
I
nope.
know had Riss's family.
That's okay. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait,
No,
what?
I'm not gonna let our pilot stew and say, "Ah, fuck you, we're leaving."
Nope, you're good.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna look at the nets and see if there's any more cargo or any fares to go to Narshada as we get ready to pull into port. I'm also checking the feeds to see if my picture is plastered
Wait,
all
wait.
over the place on a wanted.
Oh, you're going back to the original city to pick up your stuff, right?
Yep.
You like your passenger and everything like that. Okay,
Yep.
in Alderaan. Okay, cool. Yeah, you get back there and you land at a different docking bay.
With
The
a
one that
different
was
transponder and a different
yeah
ship
with the
with two lifeboats and working
Yep.
elevators. And yes.
correct. Um, did I give you guys a docking bay for them?
For whom?
For the people you were picking up, like the
No.
okay, that's fine. Plot docking bay. So you were there, and you're getting. I do need to make a quick thing, real quick. I need to talk to Ken real quick.
Okay.
And the mess and the bottom channel.
got it. Oh, really? Already?
Yep,
mean-
they're already going to have
Oh
private
my
talks.
god.
I still can't.
There we go.
Or my idea was to actually have you as the noble that was going to board, if you wanted to, or you can meet them in Nar Shaddaa, whichever your choice is.
Okay.
Whatever you
so
would rather
they're
do.
They're going to. Is Nar Shaddaa the planet that's controlled by what's his name? Hut. The Huts.
It is Hut territory. It is more of just a smuggler kind of world, but there's definitely influence on this world.
Okay, so I think it would probably make the most sense to be introduced on there and try to get passage off of the planet through them. Or
Okay.
or my other option was to, if we're going to start out on Alderaan, if I was going to be on Alderaan, I could be a stowaway that was actually, they don't know about me being on the ship yet.
Okay.
Until, did Sham say he checked the cameras? He's checking the
Nope.
stuff? Okay.
He hasn't checked any cameras or anything like that.
So I could be stowed away. So, I mean, you can introduce me in either one of those positions, whichever
Nar
one you
Shaddaa
think.
sounds pretty good. Due to the
I
fact
think
of your
for my background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm in essence trying to find my way the fuck out of that
Okay.
place.
How
and-
would you, like? What kind of scenario would you like your character to be introduced? A bar, a fight.
honestly, in the streets, like running up to this group, or
Okay.
running up as
like being tailed by a couple people.
yeah, kind of like a skulking through the streets and seeing the ship land and random people getting off type thing.
Okay.
Or
Fresh new ship.
depending, I mean, it's really gonna depend on how long they're there. I mean, that's a tough call. But you get what I'm saying. Like, I want to be introduced as like I'm in a rush to get the fuck off this planet.
Okay.
Does that make
That's
sense?
fine. I think we can work something out.
So if I'm in a rush to get the fuck off this planet, I just see them land. It doesn't make sense that I'd sit there on the ship and wait. That's why I was saying the stowaway thing would probably work best from that aspect.
Okay.
But then, knowing Sham, I'll get fucking ejected out into space. Metagaming this. I'll be dead before I even start.
You see here. You're a drug dealer. So
yeah.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
You
I
got
got
it?
it. I
All right,
think.
man.
I think I
Yeah.
got away.
Introduce me
All right.
however you like. You know what I want my character to be, and where his motivation is at this point. From there, however you
Do you
think it'll work.
have?
Go ahead.
I was just wondering if you had. I forgot that you did do that. Well, we need to get you a character picture at some point.
Yeah.
We won't pull your character out until they know your actual name. That way, avoid
That's
spoilers.
why I didn't do that yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. I think we're good.
Okay. All right. I've been actually looking at different ones to see what I want my character to look like.
That's fine. We can jump back up.
Yep.
Do
I'm kidding.
boffins.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I don't
Okay.
do boffins.
Oh, do you do other Wookiees though?
Hey,
Why are you guys always back on sex?
I mean, why
we're
not?
talking.
I was gone for 2 minutes.
Oh god,
Hey,
my
You're
poor-
like little hamsters. You just can't stop fucking each other.
It was a private room until you got here.
Yeah, you
Sure.
ruined the whole thing. I was about to
God.
deep
We
and
had
intimate
it going
fantasy.
on, and then you blew it.
Nearly had a
Yeah.
three-way going.
And I don't mean in the good way either.
Jesus, I gotta...
Like hamsters, it's rabbits, you know. Rabbits is the
Have you ever seen a hamster? God, they're
Yes.
fucking
Shan-
retarded.
Craig, I think you broke your mic.
Did you
Screaming
spray
so loud.
liquid into the microphone by any chance?
It's like it sounds like
it's
a kazoo.
robotic now.
Somebody
Just
sounded
come
like
back, and the next thing I hear is like,
I gotta turn you down or something.
I had
God.
to, I had to as well. 'Cause
Craig,
holy
did you
shit.
spit on
do
your
sound
mic?
like kazoo. It's kind of funny. We
He's got
broke
a
him.
He's got a goober on his mic.
God
Leave him
damn.
alone.
All right. Anyways.
Man, we were having serious
Yes.
conversations down there and come up
Well,
here.
so were we.
Seriously.
We were talking
Oh,
about
yeah, I'm
how
sure
my
you were.
character. We were talking about how my character has not been involved in anything with either of them being on drugs, and I have no idea that either of them are. Like Eula
Nope.
has no clue. I've never been involved in the conversation regarding the drugs. I've never been involved with anything involving the hallucinations because I failed my perception check to see if I heard anything when they were going through that big ordeal. So I mean, we were talking about how I had no clue. It was actually Sham who started it.
She's threatening to fix us.
Nice.
That's what.
Well,
Well,
She's
I
got,
guess I
she's
said I
had her
would
fun,
probably
and now
try to-
she.
Oh my, Craig, you gotta
Oh,
unplug your mic and plug it back in or something. I don't know.
yeah.
Craig, you're having
Why?
serious.
'Cause
You're
it's-
having a bad.
Go
mic
on the
issue.
stream and you'll hear what it sounds like.
It's a fuzzy, distorted box of you.
Yeah.
You sound like you sound like a kazoo. That was
Yeah.
like the
Mm.
best.
He just gave you a little kazoo there, everybody.
Yeah, I know. I can't. It's too funny.
He may have broken his microphone, screaming like a maniac.
Is
Wait.
this any better?
Oh,
Oh
way
yeah,
better.
there we
Much better.
go.
I don't know how it was different from one channel to the next channel.
Dude,
I don't
that
know.
was a hot mic. Let's put it that way.
I didn't even do anything. I didn't touch anything.
You screamed, and the next thing everybody knew, it was
It was gone.
kazoo.
Yeah.
Gabby said, but kazoo, your
was-
voice
Can
through a
yeah.
kazoo.
Mm.
And even when you left, you even did a little kazoo sound as you
Yeah.
left. It was hilarious.
I can't even do it.
Let's see here. How far back was that? Hold on. Oh, we're gonna get a World of Warcraft trailer instead.
It happens.
Ooh. I
Sour
see
thing.
Hearthstone and Warcraft all the time.
Don't you worry about it, Craig. I'll upload that later on and you can hear how bad it was.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see where we're at. Oh, yep. You'll have to. Okay.
Craig
Anyways.
the kazoo. Craig the kazoo.
Craig Zoo.
All right,
Craig
so,
Zoo. It's a
Look,
Craig
you
Zoo.
all need to shut up.
so we arrived at our dock.
I'd take it.
Yeah, so you guys arrived at the dock. You've got your noble. He's there with, his 3 suitcases of ratherly large things and ready to go. He's got probably like 2 servants with him. And then you've got your cargo people that are
Yep.
ready to load up your cargo, and they're giving you like directions of where to drop it off and how to handle it and so forth.
Okay. Was there any other fares to going that direction? Because I think we got a little room.
Not as of right now. I think you got your full. I think that we got all of everything we could.
I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't
Okay.
ask me that.
All right. So as we're getting that all situated, I basically put out a comm to the crew. If anybody's got any last minute chores before we head off to Narshad, I suggest you get them done. We depart in 2 hours.
Zoc runs through the bay butt naked.
Zoc, come see me over in our quarters, please.
Wait, which one?
But-
Oh yeah, you guys'
yeah.
quarters are the far left there.
Yeah, I grab him and by the ear and drag him back into our quarters. And hand
Do you
him-
know what Trandoshans look like?
he doesn't have an ear?
He doesn't have an ear.
Grab him by a tentacle, then whatever.
The one body
On a
part he
tentacle.
think of a
doesn't have.
think of a giant lizard.
Okay, so I grab him by the frill behind his head and drag him in there.
You could
Okay.
have just said hand, you know. Hand would have been fine. Took him by the hand and dragged him.
I don't wanna hold hands. All the other crew will make fun of me.
Oh, really?
Oh, I only hold Wookiee hands.
Aw, I'm sure
Female
Landra would
Wookiee
love to hear that.
Yeah, female Wookiee hands. Yeah, so I give him a glitter stem. Get him to settle down.
Caw. Perfect. He finally kind of looks a little normal,
Yeah.
as normal as you druggies can, look.
Mm.
So you should be good for a day or so. Maybe 2. I don't know how long this stuff lasts. Quite a while. All right. So anybody have any last minute things they want to do on the ship or off the ship before we leave Alderaan?
Nope. I'm all
All
set.
right. Call the dock master and request permission to get in the queue to depart.
Awesome.
All right, you guys are easily able to get everything situated, and you are now on your way to Nar Shaddaa.
Nar Shaddaa. All right.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun, dun,
dun,
dun.
Any
Dun.
encounters along the way?
As of right now, no. You guys are still working your way through hyperspace. You said we'll say you got it to space, and you're able to calculate your jumps and everything like that with no problem. As of right now, you are traveling through hyperspace. Is there anything specific anyone's wanting to do while you have some downtime or anything like that?
I'm gonna take a nap.
I'm
Okay,
gonna clean my weapons.
sounds good.
And then after my nap, I'm gonna get out the sabacc deck and see if anybody wants to gamble.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Ether Epo is gonna set the explosives off that he put on the ship for now.
Yep. Okay, I need you all to roll me.
A survival check.
A
Survival
survival check.
check. No.
Yeah, that would be.
Shem, you're really quiet. For as loud as Craig was, you're super quiet.
I'm,
He's had a Go
I'm
ahead.
my 3rd headset. Set of
Ah,
evening.
okay. Let me see what I
Yeah.
can do.
I had to put him up to 200%
200, yeah.
to even be able to hear him.
All right. That's fine. He doesn't really usually say anything worth listening to anyway.
Rip.
Shots fired. Ouch.
Usually it's just bitching and moaning about the awesome droid saving the day.
Something like that.
I mean, at least that's what I hear.
Did you hear something, Sham? Because I didn't hear anything.
I just heard blowing in the wind. Somehow I got Simon and Garfunkel stuck in my head.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Sound
Okay.
of silence.
Sorry, back.
Welcome back. You guys are traveling through hyperspace. Is there anything specific you'd like to do, Joe?
Traveling through hyperspace. I am in where? The shower crying.
Yeah, something like that.
I collect myself. I towel off. I make my way out to where's everybody else at the
Well,
Wait,
cockpit?
Wookiees tell off?
and then we're
That's
gonna
interesting.
There's
play
a lot of hair.
we're gonna gamble.
All right, where are you, Sham?
I'm taking a nap, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to break out the sabacc deck and gamble.
Sounds interesting.
All right, I get ready for the for the Sabat game then.
Ooh, the Sabacc game. This sounds fun. So everyone's getting gathered to play some Sabacc?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch. I don't gamble.
You don't gamble. Anyone want to
She's
get
like
the?
seriously on the good. Like no bad in her.
I thought Craig was going to say, you don't gamble? You want to bet on that?
She,
I was gonna say, is anyone gonna want to influence the Wookiee to try and gamble?
No, I don't
she
want to.
already took a gamble in the shower with me, so
And unfortunately,
on the
it didn't
job.
pay
Hey,
off.
I let fate decide that one.
I was gonna say I already won my jackpot, so
Aw.
Unfortunately, it was in craps.
yeah.
Hmm.
I rolled snake eyes.
You did though. Like there is no way I was gonna beat your charm roll. Absolutely no way.
I didn't put anything in charm. Damn it!
Rip.
It's a thing, Jeff.
Asshole I am.
Lots of advantage in that one. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
It happens. Don't worry about it.
I don't have
Uh,
anything in charm either. Makes you feel better.
I'm just charming, so.
Yeah, okay.
right.
Self-proclaimed, but alright.
So-
Charm.
So
Duh.
who's all playing Sabak?
I am.
I am.
Okay.
Anybody in the crew want to join?
Yeah, we'll say some people in the crew join you as well.
Yeah, we need some
Okay.
money to steal.
We'll say
I mean-
Zoc, Lead, Larcy, even Riz will come in. Zippy will stay up in the. Say one of the guards.
How about the
Winford.
politician or any of his passengers?
The politician finds your game very boring.
Is Landro passed out in the bathroom?
No,
Yes, he
I was
is.
crying in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that's about the
Done.
same.
So now I'm going to the game.
What is love, baby? Don't hurt me no more. No, it was Love Hurts that was playing, not that one.
Yeah, love hurts.
I mean,
Not
we
what
got
is
a
love.
PA. You guys
Whoops.
can play whatever music you want.
Love bites. That's the one you want. Love
Well,
Yeah.
no, I opened the show with that. I thought it was artistic and right as the boffin is humping the Wookiee in a shower.
Okay, so the table agrees on a wager, and each player pays this amount into the pot.
All right, how much?
That's what you guys will agree on.
Oh, right. So how much, boys? And no girl at the table, right?
There
No,
are some
there's
girls.
girls.
All right, peoples. What are we going for here?
What do we
What's the plan
say?
for tonight?
What do we say? 10 credits a hand? Is that too rich for anybody's blood?
No, I can do that.
Okay, so everyone agrees on 10 credits.
Okay.
So that makes the pool a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count. 1, 2,
a
3,
million
4, 5,
credits.
6, 7, 8. So 80 credits. Let me get a sticky note here so I can keep track of everything.
1 million credits.
We got 80 credits.
Hmm.
All right. So then so what we're going to be using is your cool to establish your dice pool. And so go ahead and start looking at your cool to see what you're going to be using.
What do you mean? What we're gonna be using?
Your dice pool to roll against each other to see who's going to win.
It's cool.
Yeah. For the Sabak rules, it says use cool to establish a base dice pool.
Did not know that.
Because you're essentially playing other people and you're trying to stay,
Oh, I figured.
cool.
That's not the one I would have picked. I would have thought perception. I would have thought streetwise.
Perception, you're looking for something.
You're
But
looking
no, cool. You're trying to not show your poker
poker
face,
face, yep.
essentially. Yeah.
or you're trying to.
So
know
cool is definitely the one you're wanting to use for playing Sabak.
Okay.
Okay, so the difficulty, we're gonna say you're all pretty average. So we're gonna just do 2 purple.
Okay.
Okay, so and I'll add this all to the characters when I rolled the NPCs as well. So now what you're going to do, the player rolls the dice pool, leaving the dice on the table. He then rolls a single force die to illustrate the shifting nature of the card's signs. For each dark side symbol, 1 success and 1 advantage, and convert it into a failure and threat. Hold on.
All right.
For each dark side symbol, 1 success, an advantage, and convert it into failure and wait.
Is this in the rules?
It's in
Yeah.
one of the rules, yeah.
Oh, well,
It's in one of
I'm
the
not even
adventure
playing and
books,
I'm
but
confused.
to cheat, a character instead uses his deception, skullduggery, or computer skill pool for the test. Upgrade the difficulty of the skill check once on a despair symbol. The PC is caught cheating and gambling immediately stops to resolve the discovery. Is anyone cheating?
I'm not cheating.
Okay.
No. I cheat.
Okay, so 2 greens, or you're cool, and then 2 purples.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
your
what?
cool, 2 purples, and roll a force die.
So put a force die in the pool, or
Yeah, you can put it in the pool just to put it all together.
all right, and then just roll it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, big success.
Big
Lots
threat
of
too.
threat. Yeah, lots of threat.
Okay, so each light side symbol changes 1 failure and 1 threat into a success and advantage.
And does the dark side do the same thing? Does it turn a success into a failure?
No.
Oh.
It's just there to be annoying.
I see.
Well, I have 3 successes.
Okay, so Joe, do you want to roll yours?
Yeah.
Hey!
Nice. All right, let me start pulling up some PCs here real quick.
So he's got 3 successes because his light side goes.
You rolled willpower, Landro. You didn't roll cool.
Yeah, you did not roll cool.
He's just like, what is going to give you the highest roll possible? I'll roll that.
I thought that's what it was.
No,
Hang on.
it's
Cool.
All
cool.
right, hang on. Let me do it again.
That's fine. I can start getting these people's.
Come on, baby. Yes.
2 dark side
No!
points. You done fucked up.
Yeah,
was
pretty
that?
much there was no difference other than the threat and the dark side points.
So completely different.
Well, doesn't the dark
The
side
success
take
was
away
the
from
same.
the successes?
No, it doesn't do anything.
No.
Whew. Okay.
You're
They
fine.
just
You
they
still
just turn your
succeeded.
successes into cookies, and Cookie Monster eats them.
Yeah, remember to eat your Wookiee cookies that I made you.
Oh,
Oh well, I think I did already.
I made you a jar though. I mean, you said you had one.
Oh.
Did you eat
Then-
the whole thing?
Well, where's it in my inventory?
I don't think Craig added it to your inventory.
What the hell, dude? How am I gonna remember it's there? Oh, I have 3 glitter stem in here though.
Why would you
Ah.
give him a jar of Wookiee cookies?
Yeah, seriously, or I'm not gonna remember it's there.
Hold on. You'll have to remind me.
I will.
Who's dinging?
Me.
Joe's
sorry.
cell phone.
Mother
Dun,
will
dun,
leave me
dun.
alone.
You can blame me. I'm sending messages on Facebook.
Well, there's
Oh, you
that.
are.
Yeah,
Mother. It's a lot of
telling them to watch the
dinging.
video on the new RTX cards with Battlefield 5.
Why is it amazing?
so lead.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Riss is pretty close.
Riz knows what's up.
He does.
Damn.
Looks like it's risen sham.
So do ties you roll again, or
Yeah, we'll probably. Oh, give me just a moment.
'cause that,
Let's see
is
here.
that people who fail are out, and you keep playing for the pot? Is that how it works?
Yeah. And I think he was the last one on here. Did I get everybody? Zoc, Riz.
Ooh, Winford sucked.
Easy money.
Though he did get some force dice, so that turns that into a success.
Okay.
The light turns failures into successes. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Sham's got 3 successes. Who else had 3 successes?
Riz.
Riz had 3 successes. So out of those 2, we have Riz had 2 failures. Sham had 3 failures.
3 threats.
Or 6 threats, sorry. My apologies. Yeah.
And we both had a black force die.
We'll say that you will just re-roll it. Roll it again. And the winner takes all.
Okay.
Wait,
so-
hold on. Let me double check the rules here just for ties to see if there's a tiebreaker. On success, the PC wins back his wager. Okay, yeah, we'll just say that I'm actually simplifying the rules a little bit, but this is essentially how it works. Yeah, we'll just say that we'll re-roll their rolls and see who gets the better.
All right, so do
There's
you roll a
Riz.
force die again?
Yep, same roll.
Okay.
You just got to beat 1 success.
I'd like to use a light side token to cause the ship to shake with my godly powers. No.
Well done.
And
The
mess
ship
up his,
shakes.
mess up his roll as he's trying to do it.
Where the hell do you get godly powers?
Ah,
from?
oh, it turns it into a success.
Yep.
We'll say with all that advantage, you win.
Yeah.
Where did
Oh, Shammy.
Care you take
Oh.
that money.
I win.
Okay. Yeah.
Yay.
So you got 80 credits as you guys were playing Sabak.
Well, I got 70. 'cause
Oh,
I-
right.
you
well,
got
yeah.
10.
Somebody,
You're upset
everybody
me.
else has to
Minus 10.
subtract 10.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Yeah, well.
So
that's
you guys
fine.
had a fun little Sabak game as you're working your way to the destination. You hear over the intercom. You hear Sapri. We're coming up on the destination.
I gotta make my money back.
We'll play the next time we're in hyperspace. I'll give you all a chance to win your money back.
All right.
Zog is like, the scorekeeper will not be proud of me.
Why is this? He's like Scotty.
I was trying to give him a
Irish thing? Scottish
No.
thing?
more of a.
Why do you gotta judge Craig for his
lizard.
voices? He's trying, man. I don't hear you doing voices.
That's because I can't
Is
do
it like a
voices.
Russian type thing?
No, I was just trying to go for a lizard sound.
I got lizard from it. I don't know what they're talking about. Just remember
Shut
that
up.
Just remember that when I'm doing my rolls later.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Bonus
so
roll.
There's
I make my way to the bridge
Okay.
and call Narshada docking control and ask for permission to come dock.
This is Narshada docking port. How may I help you?
Yes, this is cargo vessel Alexa with passengers and cargo on board, needing a docking station and instructions to land, please.
Ah, yes, we are expecting your arrival. We have a destination for you. That'll be port or docking bay 8.
Docking bay 8. Understood. Head to docking
Anything
bay
else
8.
that I can help you out with today?
Nope.
I got a number
Um,
2 with fries.
Have a good flight. And
Thank
it
you.
switches off.
I'm that guy.
That
The guy in the dock and the docking bay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you are that guy.
yeah.
He's a-
Can't hear that at all. So
Yeah, he's a number 2. That's for sure.
All right. You guys land in your docking bay. Normal
Okay.
routine. You meet
Right.
security and you start unloading your goods. They check, your what's the shit? Manifest. Check
Yep.
your manifest. And making sure there's nothing, illegal, even though it's Narshada. So you get that. The noble quickly gets off, pays you the credits that he owes you, and quickly departs on his own way.
Okay.
And you guys are free to do whatever you would like on Nar Shaddaa.
May I ask
Okay.
a question?
You may
You
ask
just
a
did.
question.
May I ask several questions?
Yes.
I'm still in the room. Did they leave the dice behind?
No.
This
it's
Let
still
me
in my
let me
inventory.
let me
Whoa,
tell
whoa,
you
whoa, whoa,
something.
whoa, whoa,
Let
whoa.
me tell you something. A
Nobody said they
sabak
took him.
a sabak
It's a
deck
deck of cards.
is cards.
Okay. Well, did they leave those behind?
They are shams. So Sham, did you leave your deck of cards behind?
No, they're still in my inventory.
There you go.
Is there anything in the room I could steal?
Yes.
What?
There's some random hair on the ground that you can steal.
Oh, forget it. That was a good question.
It is a good
I
question.
was gonna take the force die out of the thing next time we played, but I was only gonna roll it that way.
What?
That's not how it works. If you have a deck of cards, you can't take the force
didn't
die
know-
out of it.
He didn't know it
The
was a
force-
deck of cards. He's
I thought it
thinking
was
that
dice.
he's
No,
thinking
yeah,
that
it was
Dice.
definitely a deck of cards.
Are we still teaching Joe this session?
Yes.
It's okay.
what it is.
Yeah, it's
He's
okay.
trying to understand
I'm
the difference
trying
between
to steal.
he's trying to understand the difference between an actual game inside of a game and how the mechanics of that game work to play the other game inside the game. It's gameception.
Gameception.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
a word.
Hey,
It's
Craig,
Okay. What would you guys like to do at this
Craig,
point?
the total credits from the cargo and the passenger, from what you told me, is 1,112. Or
Okay.
1,102. I have 840 on the ship right now, so if you add that in, we have 1942.
1942 credits. Okay,
If you'll
cool.
change that.
I did add that. Yep,
Yep.
I just changed it.
That's the ship funds at the moment.
Cool. Sounds good. I'll
Thank
get you guys some fuel costs here in a minute to get you all hooked up and ready to go again. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, so what are you guys wanting to do now that you're landed? You've taken care of your immediate business. You are
So-
in a very smuggler-oriented kind of world, very, low life, any kind of, I want to say, outlaw kind of stuff will be going on probably in this world.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah, so I'm going to go off and look for our next cargo and mission. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to start making street inquiries and start learning about Dargul the Bountiful, the
Okay.
Hut crime lord around here.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I need to go grab another drink.
Oh, you don't need another cider drink, sir.
Yes, he does.
It'll be my third, so this one will definitely start putting me on the tipsy side. So
Okay, maybe it'll.
'Cause I'm a
loosen
light
the rolls.
drinker.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll be right
I
back.
think I'll actually go get one too.
He's a cheap date.
I'm on my third glass of wine. I guess I'm an alcoholic.
I haven't
You're
had
just
like a night
got a
of
higher
drinking
tolerance.
in years, so it'll
I-
be fun.
I'm on my first bottle of water.
Way to go, Ken.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're
Designated
DD
pilot.
tonight.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
okay with that.
designated pilot,
Well,
the DP.
we haven't met him yet. So
Just you
let's
wait.
give him the keys right
DP
away.
is going to stand for more than designated pilot.
Gross.
Yikes.
Yeah, I had that working before you assholes stormed in here.
All right, I'm back.
We're back to talking sex again.
I wasn't talking
Jesus.
sex.
You
Was
were too.
director of photography? What the hell do you think it
Yeah.
means?
He's talking DP.
Yeah, you'll
You know
understand
what?
what DP stands for with that.
I've had enough. Kidding. You
I thought
guys
you
are
muted
great.
someone. It's like, wow.
I was
No,
like,
I left the
wow, he's
channel.
really gone.
It's all Ken's fault.
Yeah, it's
All
all
right.
Ken's fault.
You broke
All right,
it.
we good to continue? You guys are on
We are.
Ashada. What is everybody else doing? Sham's off to find his next job. I think we called it the Traders Guild.
Yep.
I am
Cool.
looking for the black market.
The black market.
You said this
You-
place was shady.
you
It shouldn't
are
be
the-
hard to find.
You are the black market.
Don't go race. with
Yeah,
it,
take him
okay?
to a market with lots of black flags and signs on it and all that.
Yeah, punk rock market.
Punk rock market.
Goth market.
Big
Okay,
goth
so
market.
you're looking for the black market. Eula, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. go
What
see
are you
Grom
doing?
and
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna go see Grom and
Okay.
contact Snuck so I can get him some papers.
Grom or Graham?
Graham.
Graham. Okay.
Graham.
It's-
Yeah.
You say potato, I say tomato.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
Cracker. It's Cracker.
Graham. Graham Cracker. I'm gonna go see Graham
Yeah.
Cracker. His name is changing when he gets new papers, by the way, and I'm
It's
picking
fine.
what it is.
That works for me.
Well, I think he ought to get some say in it. I mean,
No, that's her
No,
slave.
he's an NPC.
That's her slave.
Yeah, he's my
that's
slave.
his slave. Oh yeah.
He's my
that's
Wookiee
Oh my
slave.
god.
the go of a
I'm
well.
sure he would do whatever he wanted for you. He already heard about the other things going on. It's a small ship after all.
He's very
Yeah.
artistic.
You don't know how
He's
slaves
very-
work.
I'll
He
give
knows
him-
how to use his paintbrush, you could say.
I'm gonna give him some pointers on the paintbrush.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
I'm a very
Anyways,
He looks at
Terrible
Sham's
Wookiee
paintbrushes and
artist.
says, "What is that thing?"
Considering there's other females here, I'm a very desirable Wookiee.
You
look, you've had the most action out of all of them. That's all I can say.
certainly are.
Still looking for the black market.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how do we want to do this? We'll say everyone's getting off at the ship, or yeah, everyone's getting off the ship at the same time. Graham's following
Eula.
Eula on out. Are you guys asking each other anything as you're like heading out, or just kind of like going your own way?
I just let everybody know I'm gonna go try to our next cargo and get a pulse of the town, see what's going on.
Okay.
I might get a drink. I'll stand everybody a drink in the bar in a couple. So, if you'd like, with my poker winnings or some
Okay.
Poker winnings.
Me and Graham will probably meet you after we're finished taking care of his business.
All right. Anybody else want a drink at the bar? It's on me.
Oh, that's a bad idea, bro. I'm gonna look for that.
Someone
black
gets
market.
murderous.
Except
Yeah.
for Landro, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't want to be
stick-
tossed off another world.
I need
There's
to-
a chick with a lightsaber. I'm gonna try to break her neck.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
try to
what
get
happened.
some money. Try to make some money here, and burn it through it pretty quick.
You're gonna try and make some money.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. All right, so everyone kind of starts going off their own way. Hold on a second.
You can go your own way.
I know that's the song that was in my head too.
Yeah. Gave me half of it.
Fleetwood Mac. Gotta love it.
Mhm. Oh, that was the Rumors album. That was like
Mhm.
the best album.
One of
As you
my
guys get off, well,
favorite.
let's rewind just a moment. As you guys get off the ship, you've already dealt with all your business. There's not really any security guard coming away, or there's not any security guards really around.
Are there
Um,
cameras?
Well, yeah, there's cameras.
Okay, I'm just checking.
As you guys do so, you see a person come running towards your ship. I'm sorry, Ken, but if this is not how you wanted it, I
No,
apologize.
it's-
But please describe your character for me.
Hey, who's that asshole running towards the ship?
And
Who's this asshole? That's what I'll say. Who's this asshole?
So, you see a red,
Twi'lek.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not gonna
very
work. for me.
common species throughout the galaxy, so you'll know what the race
They
is.
are.
You see a red Twi'lek running
do they look
towards the
like?
ship. You can, as he gets closer and closer, you can see that he's got some black tattoos covering portions of his face and on his upper body that's showing through his shirt. He's wearing a what looks like a not quite a suit, but I guess it'd be like a he's dressed like he just came from a meeting, but not a like a polo type shirt type thing. That kind of I don't know what the attire would be for that
Casual
situation.
meeting.
Casual meeting. There you go.
Business casual.
Yeah, he was at a
Yes.
casual meeting, and he's got some rips in the shirt,
Mm-hmm.
towards where the arms are, and he is looking behind him, skulking,
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's what it's
watching
probably
behind to make sure nobody's coming.
Okay.
Am I getting closer to them?
Yes, you are getting closer to them. Are you? You guys are all like standing outside. You've like just got off your ramp. You're like talking. You're about to go your own ways, and this is when you see him coming your way.
Okay.
So I'm
Oh, who's this asshole?
Yeah, I kind of nudged Landra, and I was like, wonder what this is about.
I don't know. Let's watch this play out.
Let's see
so
what
I
happens.
make my way up to them, ducking back and forth in and out of alleys, checking behind me to make sure no one's there. I mean, it's a loading dock, so I'm behind, using line of sight with shipping things and checking behind me.
Correct.
Um,
You
Let's see.
see two figures come around, another two figures come around. They look kind of like some armed guards, but they're not like wearing any kind of guard uniform that you would recognize.
Okay.
And they're kind of like looking around for someone, or something.
um, I as I'm looking back, I see these guys too, right?
Correct.
Okay. Trying to make sure they can't see where I'm going. I'm gonna look in front of me. Is there a path I can take that I can keep the line of sight blocked on them, or how are they
Yes.
approaching?
You're able to find some stacked crates. They're probably empty, but they at least give you cover and hidden vision from these people.
All right. So I'm gonna use that whatever I can figure out pathway to get towards this ship of people that I see unloading. And it's the only people in the dock that.
Yeah,
are-
they're really the only ones you see.
Yeah. So I'm heading towards this ship. I get
Okay,
there. I
so-
get there without anyone getting in my way.
Yeah, you can get to them without anyone getting in your way. They're kind
have
of
any
like
of them walked away since I started walking up there? Like, what are you guys doing? As
I,
I'm- as you see
they're
me coming?
I don't know. They're all seem like they're just watching this
I'm
spectacle
pretty much
from.
just watching at this point. I do nudge Landra and I say, looks like those two are after that guy. I wonder what this is about.
The other two kind of like, well, I guess I could describe them. They're two Gomorian guards, and they're like pulling open crates, and they're like looking on the inside, and then moving on to the next closest crates, just looking on the inside, looking for someone or something.
So are you guys still there till I get to you, or did you guys walk
Oh
away?
yeah,
Is he
watching
close
this.
enough to us?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm making my way towards this
Yeah,
ship
he's
that I
making
saw.
it.
But,
Yeah, you can clearly tell he's heading towards you guys.
I just want to know if you guys. I want to know if I'm like who's still going to be there when I get there, or if you guys have decided this guy's not worth.
We're all watching. I
All right.
think,
Yeah,
at this
I'm-
point.
Okay.
I'm in no rush.
So at this
I'm-
point, I get up to the ship, and I say, "Do you guys transport people?" I'm sorry.
Depends.
I'm sorry. Let me do this. I'll try to do a character. You guys transport people?
I like it.
I like it.
Depends.
Way to go. Way to go, Ken.
Yes, we do.
What are you in a rush for?
What do you need?
I got to get off this planet as soon as possible. When are you guys leaving?
Why?
Uh,
What?
We got a couple of days here yet.
I keep looking behind me.
The guards or the
peeking
two individuals are just kind of like they see they look over at you guys' direction. They can't tell because they're kind of far away, but they can't tell who you are, Ken, but they do start headed towards you guys' group.
What are you in such a rush for?
I had a deal go bad.
Deal.
Somebody just like juggled their mic there for a
Yeah, it
second.
sounded like it a little bit.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
So,
I'm gonna stand behind him to block him.
I have a
Okay.
question for
Oh,
Craig.
so you're giving him like visual cover.
I have a
Yes.
question for Craig.
Okay.
Would Sham knows a bit about the underworld?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Would he
Streetwise as
recognize me?
well.
Should he do some kind of check to see if he
Yep,
recognizes
he
me?
should. Give me a this will be a knowledge check.
May I as well,
Not
being a
Underworld?
bounty
Do
hunter?
Underworld, yeah. Do
Yeah,
Underworld.
I don't have
Just
underworld.
up
Let's
Should we all
say-
do it?
Underworld.
I guess
If you
so.
all, yeah, you guys can all do it. Let's do it with 2 purples.
Somebody
'cause-
is the.
Hold on. My
I'm
I'm
gonna
having
use
all
the
kinds of equipment issues today.
guy.
He wanted to make sure he got that.
Damn it!
Sean,
Hey.
succeeds.
Okay.
With a
I got advantage though.
Okay. So you do recognize this individual. If you want to tell them your name.
I just
What
put
the
myself up there.
Okay.
So you recognize this person, and it comes back to you as this. You've seen this person's face in a bunch of posters around from different planets where they're looking for security is looking for him. He's a notorious drug lord. Sorry, a spice lord.
There you go.
Spice lord. Goes only by the moniker Chef. No one knows his actual name. But he's very well known throughout the galaxy
and by well known
as
probably
the leader of the spice organization.
Please call it Spice World.
No,
Please call it
it's
Spice
Zeno.
World.
It's
God damn
the
it.
organization Zeno.
Spice
You're an
World would have been
asshole.
awesome.
Yeah, he just steals my fun.
Well,
No, you don't.
this is already written out.
Well, you could have fucking asked me, and I would have given you some edits.
So the organization called Zeno. So you've seen his face before and you recognize him, which is probably why you were sitting there staring at him as he was walking up. That it seemed
Alright.
familiar.
and this is a guy I know to have lots of resources.
Oh yeah, this would be a guy that he's definitely had basically a spice empire, essentially.
A
All right.
Spempire?
All right, I look to Landra. I said, "Hey, Landra, go distract those guards." I said,
I
"I
walk
know you,
towards the
man."
guards.
He said, "You can come on our ship." And I said, "Eula, why don't you walk up on the ship and behind him and try to cover him getting on the ship?"
They're gonna search your ship. Do you have any places you can hide me on the ship where they won't find me, or should I keep on the run until you guys are leaving? When are you leaving?
We can we can leave within a couple hours, providing we got a paying customer.
Is there a way off your ship in any direction if they come on, or am I gonna be trapped on there with them?
You can get out through the lifeboat.
Can I?
I
Like-
believe so.
If you
Right.
fly out of it, yeah.
No.
There's no exit through the lifeboat. I know these ships. There's no way out through that lifeboat. I've used many
I
of
mean,
these
you
ships.
could
in my
lower the
business.
ramp and let him out.
Well, no, the ramp that he's getting on now.
Yeah, but like
No, I
11
mean
and 13.
the
should be-
elevator. Sorry.
Those
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
are on. You guys are undocking stuff, so those could be open, and I can just.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got 2 elevators. We're unloading cargo as we speak. You certainly.
Yeah, you can see one of the elevators are actually down still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm unloading cargo. You can easily and they aren't getting on my ship.
Okay. All right. I'll take you up on that.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Thank
use
you very
my
much.
advantage, to give Landro a bonus die. I'm gonna
Okay.
leave over to him and say, while you're distracting the guards, if you find you're having troubles, just fart. It's worked for you before.
Thanks, bro.
Landro, will you go distract him for a second while we try to sneak him on the boat?
I walk up to the guards and go, for the Empire.
They look at you very strangely, and they're like, and these are Gamorreans, so they're making like squeal noises, but you can understand what they're saying. I don't understand.
I just shoot him a how you doing kind of look.
We're looking for someone. Have you seen him? It's
What you be looking for?
Red
maybe I can-
Twi'lek.
Red Twi'lek?
Very, very, very noticeable. You don't see red Twi'leks very often.
Really? I've seen a
Meanwhile,
few
we're,
today.
escorting him up the ramp and into the ship.
I've
Throw
seen a
me
few.
throw me a deception check of 1 purple,
Okay.
just for a chance of failure.
Thanks, buddy. God damn it!
roll it again for me.
Remember, you have a boost die. I gave you one because I gave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about the boost die.
You want to
Thank you.
just roll the boost die?
Just throw the boost die on there,
Okay.
and if it's blank, then re-roll it.
Okay.
Oh, you got a success.
Got
No,
an advantage.
he got an advantage.
Advantage,
which means he
Never
failed.
mind.
Okay, so they don't believe you. However, how would you like to spend your advantage?
I call their attention to the far end of the room.
Oh, and
Like,
if
look
anyone
what happened!
is
Whoa, there's something going on down there.
if anyone is watching my house rule that I've picked up from some other people that stream, when you complete wash, which means no result, everything's canceled out. I re-roll the first time, and then if it's still a complete wash, it's a cancel. Okay, so sorry, go ahead.
That was
How do
for
you want
our-
to spend
our
your advantage?
viewers.
I want
Yes.
to draw their attention away from the ship and say, guys, there's something going on down there.
They immediately turn around, believing you, and they're looking, and they're like, they don't know what you're pointing at, but they are looking that way.
We hustle the chef up the ramp and into the ship.
Just
Okay.
chef.
Just chef.
Yep. I,
Okay. They
I
turn
get on
back
the
around to.
comm- I get on the
ahead.
comm with the wrist, and I said, or I get on the comm with the crew, and I say, hey, make sure you wrap up things in town quickly. We may have to leave quick. Plan on leaving in an hour if we need to.
He responds, yeah, we'll keep everything. We'll try and get the ship refueled as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we need to get this cargo off too.
Okay. And the Noble has already left at this point, but the cargo is still working on getting its
Yep, it's gonna take some
unloading.
time to get the cargo off.
because they left to get like lifts and so forth to carry the cargo.
Yep.
All right. Well, I turn to Sham and say, okay, well, I'm going to try to get Graham's business done as soon as I can. I'll be back hopefully within the hour.
Go do that. I'm gonna have a conversation with this Twilight here.
Okay.
We'll have to catch up with that drink another time.
Yep, I think so.
Sounds good. And then the guards are still focused on Londro at this moment. They turn back to you. They're like, "We don't see what you're pointing at."
I'm sorry, guys. I thought I saw the red guy you're looking for.
Oh, really? Was he that way? Could you show us where exactly you may have saw him?
I thought I saw him down at the end of the thing there.
Could
in
you
front of
could
that
you
first.
could you lead us to it?
Well, I suppose. I mean, it's at the other side of the bay here.
Okay. They're
Just kinda
very
one of those
interested and
shops.
they're very eager to follow you if you decide to lead them.
I start to walk.
Okay. They're
Fuck, man,
eagerly
what do you want me
following
to
you.
do?
Dude,
I
you
want
have
you to do
multiple
exactly
options.
that. That
You
is
have-
exactly what I wanted you to do.
But you have tons of options.
I was
Like,
gonna say,
you could've
lead
done
the
You
way.
anything
have
you wanted.
literally just bypassed them off of his trail by doing that.
Yeah, I'm walking. You know,
So they're like looking,
not quickly,
and then
but I'm walking.
okay,
Really pace.
they're like, could you go a little faster? We're kind of in a hurry.
I'm sorry. I had a problem with my knee. We were doing doing a drop off on Girano, and I picked up wrong, and one thing led to another, and oh, sorry.
They kind of like go,
Anyway,
we'll go
that's
look
all
on
right.
our way. We'll go look on our own now. And they go off like into the crowd looking for hopefully we're the kind of the way that you were walking.
Thanks, guys. For the
Good job.
Empire.
They still don't understand why you're saying for the Empire.
It's fine. It's funny to me. I don't care.
Okay.
Nice job.
Yeah,
Alejandro.
I got
very
it.
well
There
done.
go.
Good
I'm
You got
catching
them
on to this.
completely off of his trail by saying that you looked like you saw. They were very eager to find him. So, yeah, very well, good done.
Gracias.
Okay, so Eula is headed towards. We gave you coordinates, correct? I guess it was just random coordinates that I
It
kind of
was
threw
just
at you.
random that you forgot to give
Okay.
me, so I'm just letting you roll with it.
That's fine. What did I say? Weren't they in like a specific kind of location?
Nope, you didn't give me any information.
I thought I gave you some kind of information, like trying to remember from last week. I thought it was like some kind of oh well, that's fine.
You said you
I-
give me coordinates later, and then later never happened.
That's fine. Give
'Cause
me
it's still now.
Are you trying to contact him through your comm link, or are you just
Yeah.
headed towards the coordinates?
Just headed towards the coordinates.
Okay, that's fine. The coordinates lead you through a couple of or well, just through one market area and then into a like back alley where a few houses are. It's not the best upkeep area, so it's kind of like a civilian area where that don't maybe have the most credits tend to stay at. And it leads you to like a house or we'll say it's more of like an apartment complex kind of building, and it leads you up to a we'll say B5 is the apartment.
Okay. So I lead Graham up to the apartment and do a secret knock on the door.
Okay. He acknowledges with the corresponding knock and then opens the door for you. And I do believe you said he knows you as the executioner, correct?
Yes, he knows me as Eula as well, but that's
Okay.
just a code name.
Wait, which one's the code name?
The
Executioner.
executioner.
Oh, okay, gotcha. He's like, good to see you again, the executioner. Come on in. Does he? I can't remember. Did you say if he calls you by the executioner, which
He
is your
calls
code
me
name?
both.
Okay, he calls
He
you both.
calls me
Gotcha.
both. It's
he'll
just
just-
over phone communications. It's execution.
Gotcha. Then he will call you Eula. He's like, welcome, Eula. It's good to see you again.
So I'll walk up and give him a big hug because we're Wookiees.
Okay. He gives you a
Wookiees
hug back.
hug.
Yeah, it's a great Wookiee hug. You know, the mixing of fur and all that good yaw or roaring and fun stuff. He's like, I've already started the papers. Exactly. He's like,
Never
I've already
not
started the
funny.
papers. Basically, all we need to do is get new signatures on there so that, whenever things are questioned, you have validation for them. We need a new name and the signature that would go along with the name.
So, Graham, is there anything that you want to be called?
He says, I owe this slight debt to you. I will allow you to rename me.
Okay. Well, I was going to
Fluffy
call
unicorn pants.
him.
Well, let's just ruin that beautiful
I'm sorry.
moment of freeing a slave. How'd it go, Cam? Yeah.
That's what I do.
I was gonna call him Ungok.
Spell that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just type it in there. Thank you.
There you go.
Ungok.
A really real Wookiee name.
Oh, I'm gonna have to drag out a new token for him.
Oh, are you? Sorry.
That's fine. It'll automatically change the name though. That's fine. All I do is change the name and then redrag his token out. It's not that hard.
Okay.
Okay, Ungok. He's like, I like that name. Thank you. I'll be honored to use that for my name. So, names. I'm telling you. Snuck.
Names.
He grabs the paperwork and he it's not paperwork. He grabs his data pad and he's like, all right. So what I need is he types in the name. He's like, I need you to sign here. This will be the new signature for any kind of legal documents that you would come across in the future and everything like that, so that it's all legitimate now. This is basically his new ID. And he gets him set up with that name now. So he is now known as Ungok.
Thank you, Snuck.
He's like,
I
it is
reach
always a
into-
pleasure.
I reach into my backpack and bring out a jar of Wookiee cookies. And give
He's
them
like,
to him.
are these what I think they are?
Yep, homemade.
He's like, oh my gosh, I've been craving these for so long. Thank you so much. Which, speaking of, I need to add those to Joe's inventory, don't I?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for reminding me through reminding you.
God.
Yeah. What did we call them? Just Wookiee cookies?
Yep, they're
Yeah.
just Wookiee cookies.
An encumbrance of 5.
Wow. Heavy cookie.
They're
I
made
didn't.
of Wookiee.
As soon as I saw the option for encumbrance, I'm like, dang, this could be fun.
Like fudge.
No, but you have one. I added it to your inventory for you. There are no
Yeah, I
encumbrance.
think one is fair.
I didn't add any encumbrance. It's just cookies.
Aw.
It's fine. So
So-
he's extremely happy about it. He's like, were you here to see someone else as well?
No, but I do have another jar of cookies for you if you have some information for me.
Yeah, what kind of information are you looking for?
I'm looking for a kyber crystal.
A kyber crystal. Those are pretty rare. Um,
Yeah.
mm,
I figured I might
you
as well
might be
ask
able to
since
find something
there's
on.
everything.
Yeah, you might be able to find some on Nar Shaddaa, but those are mostly going to cost you a decent amount of money. Mostly because people that are trading with those, they're going to up the price for the rarity on that. However, I heard some rumors about some kyber crystals, a kyber crystal cave for that matter, and it's kind of a weird area that they would that this would be. Have you thought about going to Nal Hutta recently?
Hmm.
It's the homeworld of the Hutts, which is this is what makes it even more strange that there'd actually be a cave for kyber crystals. But there's a rumor going around that there is one out there that people can't find. But me knowing who you are, I feel like you'd be able to find it.
Well, I appreciate the information. I
Yeah.
take out the other jar of Wookiee cookies and hand it to him.
He's like, oh my gosh. He's like, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. You've just made my life a lot easier.
He's like, yeah, I'm unfortunately I can't give you any information where this cave is, but I feel like if you were to use your abilities, you would probably find it.
I'll definitely look into it. At least now you've given me a hint as to where to start looking.
Okay. He's like, I'm sorry, he doesn't go, okay, like an idiot. He's like, yes, I hope you find it. I know that you've been kind of working towards this goal.
Yeah, it's been years. But soon
Well,
it will all come to an end.
yes. Is there anything else I can help you out with? Do you need would you like to stay for a little while or anything?
No, we have some business to conduct here.
He's like,
Passengers
okay,
and cargo to move. But it's
I
been nice to
understand.
see you.
Yes, always, anytime, always give me a call. And he puts his hands out to like hug you again.
Well, hug him, of course.
He gives you a nice embrace and then allows you to head back to wherever you're wanting to go next. And we'll swing over to back to the ship where Sham and Chef are.
Okay.
Unless there's something you're wanting to do before you left the apartment.
Nope. Me and
Okay.
Ungok are heading back to the ship.
Okay.
All right. So I take Chef into our quarters,
Okay.
and I said, "You should be safe here." But let's talk a little bit about, who are those guys and what do they want with you, and how quickly do we need to be off of here?
I don't know who those. Sorry, I don't know who those guys were. Let's try this again. I don't know who those guys were, but they came after me after my second in command set me up. I got some information from one of my contacts that the meeting I was going to could have turned out bad. They heard some information but it seems as though my empire is being taken away from me piece by piece. They were working for my second in command, from what I can gather, my lieutenant.
Do you know why or who's behind it?
I don't yet. I need to find that out, but I need to get off this planet because that was only two of them. There's a lot more after me.
Okay. And where do you want to go?
Anywhere off this. Where are you guys going next?
We just landed. It's going to be at least an hour before we can leave. We got to get crew and I need to find a couple of fares to pay for the next trip we're going to. So speaking of which,
don't have much on me, but I can. I have some skills I can use. Maybe I can pay my way through my skills.
Perhaps you might be able to pay your way with some product as well. Perhaps as
So
we
you
go
recognize
from
me.
place to place. Well, I know what you do. I'm interested.
Okay. I don't know who in my organization is still with me and who's turned against me, but I have contacts all over the galaxy. We'll, I mean, wherever we're going next, I probably have a contact there. I just don't know if they're going to be, if they've turned against me or if they're still loyal.
Sure.
But do you have any weapons or electronics? I've tinkered with those before, and I could increase the value of anything you guys are transporting.
Right now, we don't have much cargo. I was just about to go find our next thing. I tell you what, why don't you stay here on the ship, and we will wrap it up just as fast as we possibly can, and get you off planet. But let me find some paying customers, and I got to refuel as well.
I feel very
And
trapped in this room. Is there somewhere else on the ship I can be, where I can make a quick escape if anyone comes on this ship looking for me?
sure, you can go right into Cargo Bay 11 there,
I don't
and
know where Cargo Bay 11 is. Can you
okay,
walk me there?
it's on the port side of the ship, left
All right.
side. And right under the stairs is a good place to kind of be out of sight. Nobody will see you. We've already emptied that bay, but the bay's still open. And so you can either go up the stairs out the door and out and down the ramp, or you can go out the bay.
All right. Yeah, I saw
Down
that.
the
I saw
elevator.
that port side elevator down.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Why don't you
That is a
stay
great
there?
spot.
We're going to get some cargo, and maybe your skills will be useful. Maybe we can come up with a deal. But I expect payment.
I've got
Um,
some pain. What do you usually charge for a? I mean, I normally fly first class, so I'm not used to being transported.
Yeah,
Um,
we I just transported a politician here for 750 credits. For you though, and your contacts, 250 credits would be a standard charge.
I've never charged anyone 250 credits, even on my high class. That doesn't sound accurate to me. Can I do
Well,
a
like I say,
Can I do an insight check to see if he's full of shit or whatever it's called in this? Is there like a
perception check,
perception check to see if he's full of shit on the
perception.
price?
Well, what we would do is we would do a roll against each other.
Yeah.
So this would be against Sham's deception, because he's. Wait,
No,
hold on.
I'm not. I'm actually not deceiving him.
Okay.
I'm actually telling him the truth.
Well then, just give me a.
Negotiation?
No, he's not trying to negotiate the price. He's trying to see if he's lying. So yeah, a perception check. Let's go with that. And we'll use. How do I want to do this?
Charm?
Is
No.
this a contested roll? Or?
No, it's not really a contested roll because he's just trying to see if you're lying.
Right.
What's your? Just do it at a single purple. Just for a chance of failure. Okay, so you succeed. You could tell that.
He's being upright with me.
Yeah, he's being upright with you.
All right. So, question for the GM: What are my
ex-
starting
hold on.
credits?
Well, it's 500. What is your starting credits for a level or for a character just starting out? However, I'm going to up your credits a little bit higher for.
But keep in mind that I kind of ran out
No.
without anything. So.
No, that's fine. But you still have a bank account essentially. Okay. So I'm going to give you 2,000 credits.
All right. So
for like
2,000.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. All right. You got me on the ship. You got me out of harm's way. It seemed as though I saw your Wookiee crew distracting the guards that were after me. The Trandashans, is that what they're called?
They're Gamorreans.
Gamorreans.
The pig-like.
Yeah.
If you think of Jabba's palace.
Gotcha. I saw them trying to distract the Gamorreans. I think 250 is fair. I can get that to you, but not until we get to our destination. I'd have to.
Yeah, that's fine. And to be clear, it can be cash or goods, right? So it doesn't. I understand that perhaps you may not having rushed out, may not have all the funds that you normally are used to carrying. So there are alternative means of payment.
I like you.
You'll find I'm a flexible kind of merchant. I don't judge and I don't ask lots of questions.
Is there still any glitter stem on the pillows like
No,
in this room?
at this
it's
point,
already
no.
okay.
No,
It's-
we've,
yeah.
I just want
we've-
to know if I
they've-
notice any kind of like something.
No,
No, they've taken care of those. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, Zoc ate the pillows.
he did. He was sitting there
He
just
had
sitting
a-
in a trance.
he had a night, yeah.
All right.
That was a weird night.
Yeah, he
It's,
was shitting feathers for a week. Sorry.
it sounds like we can work well together.
Yes, I think we can. I know you. I'm from kind of the same side of the tracks as you are, so to speak. Maybe not quite as deeply on that side of the tracks as you are, but I think you'll find that I'm pretty flexible in the way I think about things and handle my business.
When I build my organization back and I find out how it's gone, I'll keep you in mind for some high level positions if this works out.
Yeah, actually, I'm more interested in information, but we
I'll
can
keep you in mind.
Yeah, that works. Make yourself
assets are
comfortable.
great.
Make yourself comfortable. I've got to get off the ship and get a couple of fares and show the huts here a reason why we stopped and what we're picking up, or else we'll be really suspicious. And this ship may surprise you with some of its secrets. I don't think anybody will be able to keep up with us if we decide we are getting tailed. Okay, so and then I leave the ship and again I head back towards the trading guild looking for
Sure.
fares and
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are heading towards. Go ahead.
Is Zoc still in the room, or were we in here by ourselves?
Zoc.
Did I leave him in
everybody
there?
was-
You left him
I
in
thought
there.
Everybody was leaving.
Oh, we'll say it was just you two.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
just
as he
that.
Sorry,
leaves,
Zoc is not in there.
I
as he
would not have
leaves,
had that conversation with anybody.
yeah, I didn't think so either. I wouldn't have been comfortable with that conversation. So as he leaves, I'm just gonna look around the room to see if I can get a feel for what these people are actually like, not just how they come off.
Okay. Are you like trying to talk to the crew that's
No,
there,
I'm literally
or
looking around this specific room to see if there's any
Okay.
kind of like
One second.
what?
Before I leave, are you armed?
No, I have nothing on me.
Do you want to be?
Me
Could have said that
out of
cooler.
character, like right now. Yes, I plan to be armed.
No, I mean, do you want?
Are you
would
asking my
be more-
character?
Yeah, I'm asking your character. Do you feel the need to be armed?
Well, I left all my stuff with the security at our meeting, but it seems as though I was the only one who left my weapons.
I see.
Yeah. So if you
it's
have
funny
anything,
how that worked out.
if you have anything extra,
Yeah, so I have a light blaster. I'll just hand it over to him.
is
Christ,
this the
my
broken
goodness.
light blaster pistol that
I,
that Ether Epo left?
Karma's a bitch.
Does this,
I don't know. I'm not aware that it's broken. As
I'm
far as
asking like as because I'm gonna love it if it is.
I don't know.
Let's
Do you
just say
still
it
have
is.
that? Do you
I-
still
Right.
have
He
that
never
blaster?
picked it up.
It's
He
in
never
my
picked it up, but it was
inventory.
in this room. No, you
it's
never
in my
picked it up.
inventory.
You never picked it
No,
up. You
I
left it on the floor.
I'm pretty sure he did pick it up though.
Did
Yeah,
he?
I did.
Because I'm pretty sure I remember doing rolls that he figured it out that it wasn't
Okay.
the actual item.
Yeah, I have a light blaster pistol and a regular blaster pistol in my inventory. I'm willing to give up the light one.
All right, I'll take it. It's very kind of you. It's a little light.
It's called a light blaster.
And, well, it's kind of my hideaway gun. But use that if you need it. I
All
don't
right.
know which. By the way, honest to God, I don't know which light blaster I have. whether
Well,
that's
we'll
the-
find out, won't we?
Yeah, I was gonna say whether that's the
That'll be an
one that got
interesting.
messed with or the one that didn't.
Ungok and I are back to the ship, by the way.
All right.
Also,
Hey!
before you get back to the ship, you're gonna hold on a second. We're gonna try and do things time wisely.
I'm
Um,
honestly really enjoying the fact that this could be the blaster pistol that. So my
It's,
own
hit
character
or
fucked
miss.
with my
I
next
honestly,
character.
I honestly don't think it is, but if you want, we could roll like a percentile
don't-
die.
I'm
I
fine
don't
with.
think it is either.
Honestly, we don't know for sure at this point.
Doesn't really matter.
So
the fact
I
that
would
we don't
love to
know
do
is
the
good enough.
percentile die to see if I got fucked over by my own character.
How about this? I'm gonna roll a percentile die,
Yeah, and he'll.
but you guys aren't gonna know what the result is.
Exactly,
I am
exactly.
down
Okay.
with that.
Okay.
I'm done with that.
All right. Cool.
Who knows?
Because I
All
don't.
right.
Honest to God, I don't remember which Blight Blaster I have in my inventory, but I know I had one.
All right. Cool. So I rolled a phantom die, so I know what the blaster is,
Yes.
and and we will continue from there. But before you
just-
and
just to
yeah,
point
go
out,
ahead.
I'm gonna. I mean, it may not even matter, but I'm gonna as one of as my. I haven't unlocked anything yet, so I can't. Fuck. All right, go.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna swing back over to Joe real quick, who had
Hi,
just. What are you, Pee Wee Herman?
I'm the Wookiee monster.
Alrighty then.
I've been waiting
All
for a
right,
while
so
to
the
get
guards
that
had
in.
just left you, or the two Gamorreans had just left you because
Mhm,
they didn't think that it was any more beneficial following you anymore.
mhm.
What are you doing at this point?
I am looking for the black market,
Looking for the black market.
seeing if I see any sort of shady peoples around that I might.
Give me
recognize.
a perception check.
Okay, how many peoples?
Give me 2 purples and a setback die.
I thought you were gonna say
Ooh,
10.
bastards.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Oh, never mind. It's too late. You rolled it already. I was
Bad.
gonna upgrade it. Okay.
I got some crazy
Okay.
Upgrade.
roller.
Upgrade. Anyways, so you catch a familiar scent. As,
Oh, again with the nose.
as
Okay.
as you're looking around, you see a hooded character, rather short, rather slim, and
Oh,
and they're
God.
dashing through the crowd.
Oh, come on. Am I going fucking crazy?
You might be. You don't know. Oh wait, you had perception check. That was you're on your drugs, right? You took your hit.
Yes.
You have 3 boost die to add to that.
Oh, can I just put 3 boost die in the thing?
Yeah,
and
just
roll
roll me 3 boost die just to see about
Okay.
advantage and so forth.
it? Okay, shit. 2, 3.
Cool. So you got an extra success, and the advantage will cancel out the threat. So you have 2 advantage to spend. How would you like to? You succeed, and you have 2 advantage. Do you want to spend your advantage now, or would you like me to describe what happens and then you spend your advantage?
Please describe what happens.
Okay, same thing I just described.
Feels like I've been cheated.
Slightly.
Okay, with my advantage, does anybody else notice this guy?
This individual, nobody does really typically pay or aren't really paying attention.
Right.
They are weaving through the crowd with ease.
Okay, with my advantage, I fart.
Okay.
Oh my
And
god. That's
does
gonna
the
go
crowd
in the hallway.
disperse a bit?
The crowd around you starts to disperse, giving this individual a harder time trying to get through the crowd.
I
What do you?
pursue.
You pursue. Okay, give me a.
Gas mask?
Hold on. Yes,
Yeah.
please, because
I-
everybody
I'm
else is
s-
about
I
to
didn't
start
realize
passing
that
out.
this was going to turn into a fucking 3rd grade D&D game.
You're the
You
only
have
one in 3rd
my-
grade right now, Joe.
My fart is my main weapon.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check
It's my like
with a boost die
AoE
for the.
DC.
Yeah, kind of is.
With a, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Give me an athletics check with a boost die at 3 purple.
Oh, okay.
The boost die is for your fart and parting the crowd.
Ah. Shit.
That's what you're about to do.
Let's hope not.
Hey,
Ooh.
success with a triumph.
All right.
Oh wow.
All right, so we'll say that to avoid your own fart smell this time, it was pretty bad. You're
I'm
gonna
a fart
suffer
smeller.
1 strain.
Ah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay. How would you like to spend your triumph?
Grab a
Possible to
little
catch
shit.
this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grab them with your triumph.
Yes, I want to catch this guy.
Okay. how are you doing it? Like, describe what you're doing. So you've just farted extremely badly, and the crowd is like dispersing around you, making this person. Everyone's random movements have now kind of hindered their movement through the crowd.
Right.
You see a moment where you could sprint to get to them. How are you doing so? Like, how are you handling them? Are you just like tackling them? Like, describe how you're doing so.
Yes, I jump on his back from behind and take him down to the ground.
Okay. As you tackle this individual, you hear random sounds and they are struggling really hard against you. And you can understand that it is a voice of a oh crap, now I forgot what the race was called. Shenanigans, sorry, hold on.
That's not a race.
Plot race.
That's a restaurant.
No, it's Rodian. Sorry, thank you. Rodian just
You're
came
welcome.
to my mind. It is a Rodian. As they like are fighting against you, trying to get you off of them. They're like, "What do you want? What do you want? Get off of me! I didn't do anything to you."
Why are you running?
They weren't running.
They were.
They were
sweeping
weaving through the
crowd.
crowd quickly, not running.
What do you mean? Why am I running?
Where are you going so fast?
I have an appointment
With whom?
with people.
You
It's
gotta
none
give
of your
me more than
business.
that.
Who are you?
Don't worry about who I am.
I am worrying about it. You're tackling me to the ground. Get off of me.
I've seen you
Help!
before. I've seen you before. I just
Wh-
want to know where you're headed.
I want to know why you're tackling me.
I'm suspicious of you.
What are you? Security? Oh god, get away
Yes.
from me! Help! And then people start looking at you.
I let him. I let him up.
Okay, he gets up, he kind of like takes a step back and he dusts his robes off and he looks at you. He's like, "What is wrong with you?"
Listen, I've had a terrible week, and I can't even begin to tell you how much money I've lost. I need to know where I can make some money.
Do you have to tackle people to figure out how to make money?
You look like somebody I saw on another planet, or another.
Well, what did they look like? He pulls back his hood. I'm just a Rodian. I don't do anything. He's like almost like about to break out in like tears because he's like,
Easy, buddy, easy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I didn't realize you were gonna lose it like this. Just. Do you have any leads for me on how to make some money? I'm starving here.
oh, come with me.
I
Is
follow
anyone-
him.
Is anybody else surprised this guy's neck is not snapped yet?
Right?
No,
I follow him.
I am totally surprised.
he's
I
just
didn't drink.
aggressive.
I
He's
didn't
just
drink.
aggressive.
That's true. You did not drink. You are high on drugs.
Yeah, I follow
Okay,
him.
so you're following this Rodian now, who's got his hood down. We're gonna go over to we're gonna say that as Eula and Ungok are now coming back to the ship. Did I say that right? Ungok?
Huncock, yes.
Yeah.
Hungkok, okay. Are coming back to the ship. Sham is leaving. So if you guys want to say anything before you make the exchange or before he goes off, feel free.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn to Sham and say my business has been handled. Do you need any assistance with what you're about to do?
My business is just beginning. Can you make sure that our passenger remains undiscovered and remains comfortable, please?
Sure. No problem.
Do you want to? Sorry, I'm being GME. Do you want to try and tell him where you're wanting to go next? Essentially, is what I'm trying to say.
I was gonna talk to him about that while we were in flight.
He's going to get jobs. Sorry, in
All
my
right.
head, I'm
Got
trying to
it,
connect dots to make it easier for you
Yeah,
guys.
okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm on
I
my
see
way
it.
to find our next fare so that we can get off this town.
Oh, by the way, I have a an appointment on Nalhada. So if you can find anything that would take us there, that would be great.
Now Hada, hut space.
Yeah.
Sure. Let me see what I can do. No guarantees, but if we can find somebody to pay the freight, one plan is as good as another to me.
Okay. Happy hunting.
Thank you.
Okay.
Keep-
Sorry, I was trying to just make it a little bit
No, that-
everything kind of work together.
That's okay. Be a GM.
All right, so you guys have your little exchange there. Sham starts heading off towards the Traders Guild. We need a
Yep.
better name for Traders Guild because it's
Did-
not really trading. You're
Did Joe ever spend
it's
his
fine.
what's it called thing? The Triumph?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
to tackle the person.
Oh,
The success was to follow, but the triumph was to actually tackle the character.
gotcha. Okay.
So yeah. Okay. So we'll say that you make it to the Traders Guild for now. You do make it to the Traders Guild. Let me pull up my damn thing for that. That was a very useful tool, wherever the hell that was at. I should have saved that, honestly. Oh wait, we'll hold. Sorry, we'll go back to you. My apologies.
All apologies.
Well, there goes all the viewers.
What are
Sorry, guys.
is there anything you're wanting to do on the ship, Eula, with Grant or with Ungok now, or anything while you're on the ship?
I'm just going to walk around the ship and see if I can find Chef. I suppose. So where is Chef at?
Where is Chef at?
Oh, children.
I mean, you'll have to find him.
Thank
He's
you. I'm glad someone else is
I was
thinking that
waiting
too.
Oh,
for
I've
it,
been
man.
thinking it the whole time.
Oh, so have I. It's funny because I'm pretty sure there's something else that has a chef that is a drug dealer, but I can't remember what it's from.
I have no idea.
Anyways,
Dealers are called cooks.
Cooks,
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I know they are.
So,
Walter White, Breaking Bad.
mm-hmm.
Not so much
Ah.
the dealers as the people that make the drug, but
Yeah, they're called
Yeah.
cooks.
It's the spice
Well,
market, so
they usually deal them and make them, don't they?
I don't
I
know.
don't
oh,
know.
I don't know.
It's
I'm not a
irrelevant.
drug person.
Anyway, I am
On that show,
currently
they ended
under
up
these
doing it.
stairs with my blaster pistol in hand.
All right. Well, I'm looking all over the ship and the rooms and cargo hold, all that stuff. And I open the door to come in. What's it called? Port cargo holds.
All right. When the door opens, I point my blaster pistol up through the stairs.
Okay.
I walk down the stairs and have a look around.
All right. I'm trailing her with it.
You can clearly see him looking.
Can
at-
I?
No, I'm
Yeah,
I'm
oh.
under the
Oh,
stairs.
you're under
Yeah,
the stairs.
he's
My
under the
apologies.
stairs.
Yeah, I'm
Gotcha.
under the
Sorry,
stairs.
I missed.
So, do you want me to do a perception check to see if I notice him?
Yeah, because you're looking for him. So give me a perception check. 2 purple.
I'm probably not
Wait,
going
wait,
to
hold on.
find him.
Hold on. Give me a perception check of the difficulty of
You checking mine?
it's gonna be your stealth. Against your stealth, which is just your agility. So 2 purple. Yeah, 2 purple. Go ahead.
Nope.
You
I don't
fail,
see him.
but you have 2 advantage.
Hmm.
Boy, you're just not very perceptive.
No, I'm really not at all.
apparently.
Okay.
uh,
Can I hear him?
Well, it's
Because
not.
I mean,
That's-
he's
that's-
right underneath
That's
me.
also perception check as well. So
Okay.
the perception is basically your senses to spot something. So it's hearing, seeing, and all of that. So unfortunately not. So we'll say that like as your steps hit the stairs, it's making a loud enough noise that you can't hear anything right now either.
Okay.
I'd actually like to
Then-
roll a check myself. I want to see if I recognize her from outside. To see if she's one of the crew.
I would say you wouldn't need to roll. You would recognize her.
Yeah, because she helped him get on the ship.
Well, she
I
was
kind
she
of
was hiding
blocked
behind me.
you.
Yeah, she was hiding
No,
behind me.
I-
I really
She,
didn't.
no, she stood right beside, or she stood around you, but you had a good view of all 4 of them
Okay,
while
so
they were
I
just
recognize
standing.
her.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
I blocked you so nobody would see you.
So
Yeah.
figure out what you want to use your thing for. But I'm gonna while she's doing that, I come out and I peek my head out and put the blaster away, and say I'm under here if you're looking for me.
Underwear.
Shut up, Joe.
Really.
You gave him such a hard time last week. You had to have seen that coming.
I know.
You
Look, I
really-
gave him a break
really
this
bad.
time. I haven't even used this. I need to start using these.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
need
I'm,
'em back,
I'm
man.
naked right now.
Naked.
All right, so go ahead and you do whatever you're doing with your advantage.
I don't even know what I could use it for in this situation.
Think of something random.
It's not
Actually,
really
the
good.
books are really good for this.
The books.
Yeah. So what did you did a hold on.
What I got is perform a free maneuver. Add a setback die to character's next check. Add a bonus to allies' next check. Recover strain, which I don't have any. Bonus die. Activate weapon quality. We're not in combat. Conflict critical injury not in combat. Notice a single point important point in an
perception.
ongoing conflict.
Oh, Jesus. My wife's yelling. So a advantage may be spent
Yeah.
to recall additional information associated with the object noticed or not noticed. Perhaps a passing familiar with a whatever. Spent. That's what I'm saying. In the book, they give like really good details as to ways to spend them too, that are
Oh, they
relevant
do?
to perception.
I'm gonna have to reread that.
Additional information associated with the object noticed, but you didn't notice an object, so that doesn't really work. Perhaps a passing familiarity with a field of study represents the reason why the character initially realized something was out of place.
But I mean, I failed the perception check, so.
Right, but you may have noticed something else in the room.
The only of what I've been in here, the only thing that I'm looking for is you, and that's the person I didn't notice.
Yeah, I got no idea.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like I'm like
I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
know. I don't know how to use this.
I blame Craig.
Can I bank it?
Nope.
So what you do is you find that there's a certain patch of hair that wasn't quite groomed this morning, and you find that with your 2 advantage, and now you're grooming it, and you look completely groomed. You have a boost die on your
Okay,
next.
Great. Thanks.
You're
There.
welcome.
She's so pretty.
Pretty Wookie.
Who's a
Pretty
pretty Wookiee?
Wookie.
So seeing her
Everyone's
looking
favorite
around,
Wookiee.
I recognize her from outside, and I come out, and I'm down here.
Why are you hiding under the stairs?
This
Point
is-
blank staring at you.
This seemed like the most logical place to hide. Did you see me?
No, but that's not really saying much. I'm a Wookiee.
There's two points of egress from here. I can get out through that elevator over there, or I can get out through the door. If those guards come on this ship searching, I have 2 ways to get out of here. If I even need to. That's why I'm down
Okay.
here.
Can I get you anything? Seems pretty uncomfortable sitting under stairs.
I don't need anything. I've been in worse positions than this before.
Okay.
But thank you. Do you have any idea when we're gonna be getting out of here? Have you got any more information from the guy who seems like he's in charge?
Yeah, he's just out to see if he can find us a job. Should be within the next hour or two. Then we'll
Alright.
be out of here.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be in my quarters.
All right. I'll wait till we're in hyperspace till we're in transit before I worry about anything.
Okay.
Anything.
What is that music?
Elevator music.
Yes. Elevator music. If I notice anything, I'll let you know. You'll hear a Wookiee scream.
I hear those all the time.
We're in the Wookiee Wars.
The Great Wookiee Wars of 09.
Maybe he hooks up with lots. And that's what he means.
Oh boy.
Eh,
We'll see.
Well, we don't know. I'm
We'll
not
see
asking.
what his thing is.
Oh boy.
he's got something. We all do.
Mm-hmm. Let the Wookiee win.
Okay, so you guys good?
Mhm.
Yep, I leave.
I go back
Oh.
to my hiding spot and play and fondle my new pistol, my new blaster rifle.
Pretty pistol.
Yeah.
Pretty pistol. All right, so Shem, you make it to the Traders Guild. You're greeted. They're like, "How can we help you today?"
I'm just looking for some jobs to Narhutta.
Nalhutta? Oh, sure. Yeah, that's pretty popular. If you go over there to the terminal, and he points you out the terminal. It's basically says like, transportation to Nalhutta type items and everything like that. You can find a list of jobs there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So you pull up the job list on the terminals, and you can see several jobs on there. One of them is to let's see here. What do I have here? No. 35 metric tons of corrosive chemicals, which would be 175 credits. There's
Those
yeah.
corrosive
I'm
chemicals.
sorry about
those
my
corrosive chemicals-
roommates in the background.
Those
They're going
corrosive
crazy.
chemicals, you've got to beware.
Did you say it was?
Yeah.
175?
Here it comes.
Bucket.
Craig!
Craig.
Yeah.
You live with trolls?
Everybody trolls.
Mm-hmm.
WWE match going on right now over there.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
Mm.
frat house.
He lives in a frat house.
He lives with a bunch of D&D nerds.
post-college
How much
frat house.
more awesome could it be?
It sounds
Del-
like a pretty sweet deal.
Delta is his
Delta and Delta.
Oh, he has returned.
He's waiting for me to mute.
Yeah. Huh.
Just be prepared for a loud scream. Yeah, there it is.
Cider flows.
You know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another drink.
Back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, if you need a quick bio or something, might as well go now.
thinking about it.
Probably not a bad idea.
Okay.
Did Joe just say he was going to bed?
No, I said it's probably not a bad idea. The whole bio thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm good. So.
Okay, I'm back.
Waba.
Why, thank you kindly,
Waba.
sir. Oh, and ma'am. All right, where were we?
Sham's gonna have a bio.
Sham's
so
getting job.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
he's AFK.
Okay,
How many people do you live with?
2 others.
Yeah.
House of 3. Well, apartment of 3.
Sounds fun.
Nice.
Oh, it is. It's great times. We're all gamers, so
It'll
it's all
be-
good.
Or when you get a puppy.
I'm back.
Great.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Waba.
Waba.
Wabaki?
Who started that?
Wawaski. Me.
Greg. I heard it
Ah.
from him.
I mean,
first.
like in the entire universe, or just?
Between us.
Oh, yeah, that'd be Craig.
In the entire universe as well. No one else has said that.
Right.
Ever. Not even a
Correct.
baby. Trying to
Correct.
It sounds happen.
Because babies are dumb and they don't know what they're saying.
I
Well,
am back.
they know they're saying
Welcome back.
stuff.
But they don't know what they're saying.
Well, not yet.
You don't know that they don't know what they're saying.
I do know.
Have you,
No.
have you ever conversed
Because
with
they're
them?
dumb. I have. I told them they're dumb and they don't do anything. So
Wow.
that means they're dumb.
I mean, it's an accurate
Well,
statement.
No.
Anyways, That was a great conversation for the stream. Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Yeah.
moving on.
Start
Speaking
the
of-
stream.
Speaking of dumb,
So you said
Yeah. Okay.
45
Jobs.
tons,
Right.
corrosive claims, 175 or corrosive
You-
chemicals. Sorry.
Yes. Corrosive chemicals. So 175 credits for transportation.
Seems a little light.
And there's food items. 14 metric tons for 112 credits.
There we go.
You'll see that it's actually not that bad when I tell you how much it costs to refuel.
How much? How many credits for the last one?
112.
112. Got it.
112.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
Got it.
And then there's a 224 credits for 28 metric tons of vehicle parts.
All right. Any passengers?
Oddly enough, there's no passengers. Not this go around. Nobody's looking for any passage to Nahada right now.
Nobody wants to go mine fucking shit. for-
Not today, anyways.
Okay.
Crazy.
So I calmed the vehicle parts and asked them if they can be ready to leave within an hour. I mean, can we load and go?
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we were actually looking for someone about an hour ago, and they said that there was no ships leaving. This is great news. We can get everything loaded up and ready to go, within the hour. What docking bay?
We are in docking bay number 8. The ship is the Alexa, and head on over there, and I'll calm the crew to expect you.
Perfect. We will head that way.
All right, and then I
And they
call
give you
the,
their comms so you can
Yep.
calm them at any time.
Then I calm the corrosive chemicals guy and see if he's wanting to leave within an hour.
Okay. He replies and he's like, I could do an hour and a half, but these chemicals take a little while to get prepped.
Okay. Hour and a half works.
Okay.
Ship is the Alexa, docking bay 8.
Mm-hmm.
Be there as soon as you can. We got a schedule to keep and a meeting to keep on Narhada.
They said we'll be there promptly.
Okay, and that's gonna fill me up, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Buttercup.
So I'll.
So you did the chemicals and the
yeah.
shipping parts, right?
Yeah, that's about 400 credits total right there. So I'll take it.
Okay. All right. So you get that loaded, or you get that handled away.
Yeah.
What is your plans for after that?
I calm the ship to tell them that what we got, and I really don't have time to ask around too much, do I?
Not too much if everything's going to be done within an hour and a half type
Yeah.
area.
I'm not gonna have time to work the bar or do anything, so I don't think I'm even gonna buy.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll say that you've concluded your business at the Traders Guild and you're heading back to your ship. And we're going to swing over to Joe, and who is following a hooded character
Mm.
who leads him into a bar, but doesn't stay at the bar. He keeps going towards the back to a VIP room.
Mm-hmm.
And in this VIP room, there's a few individuals. There is sorry, hold on. Brain work. There's a
okay.
Twi'lek. There's
Okay.
a
Now I know what
another
looks like.
a Twi'lek. It's what Kin is now.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a Rodian. So the same. Do you know what a Rodian looks like?
No, I'm picturing a little thing.
They're kind of small. Do you remember in A New Hope when Han Solo shoots him in the bar with the weird mouth that kind of like extends like almost like an anteater? They're actually a reptilian race, but
That's a guy named Greedo.
yes,
Yes.
that is a Rodian.
Okay.
Okay, so there's another Rodian, and they're
Mhm.
sitting there and they're playing cards, and he brings you up. He's like, "Sir, I have some muscle here that might interest you. He's looking for work. And the Twi'lek turns to you, and he's like, he looks you up and down. It's kind of like sizing you up. It's like, I think I could use you. So you're looking for work, huh?
Yeah. I'm
Well, I have-
I'm a registered bounty hunter.
Oh, a bounty hunter. What's your name? I may have heard of you.
Londro Calrissian. You may have heard of my older brother, Lando.
Lando, I know of. Landro, I don't. Lando
Well,
would
that's
not
the
be
story of
your
my life.
older brother.
As a
All right, then
Wookiee,
he's got my younger brother. He's my cousin.
Oh.
Shit. I don't know. I didn't think that story the whole way through. I guess got a problem with the race
He
thing. going on.
really
He's your
doesn't
younger
believe
brother
you.
cousin.
Well, he's a distant relative. Anyway, yeah, I'm a bounty hunter, registered with the.
We're not those Calrissians.
Look, you
Yeah.
don't have to
We're
lie
the
to
other
me. You're a
Calrissians.
Wookiee, and Wookiees are strong.
Yeah.
Why don't you do
I get the
something
job
for
done.
me? You needing some work? I'm hearing.
Yes. Yes.
I
am,
have
sir.
someone who owes me some credits. You think you could handle that?
Not a problem. What's their name?
Not a problem. I like you. I like you. No questions asked. His name is Zafar.
Zafar. Got it.
Zafar
What does he
has
look
been
like?
dodging me for the past week, and he owes me protection money.
Can you tell me anything about him? Has he got
I
a store?
can. He does have a store. It's in the district market, and for some reason, it's currently got it closed. Every time I go over there, apparently he's missing.
Hmm.
So if you could maybe talk to his employees, find out where he's at,
What's the name?
I would
of his
greatly
store?
appreciate if you give me his money. The store's name is Zafar's Goods.
Zafar's Goods. I'm on it.
I like you.
leave.
I like you a lot. Little questions. I like this guy. So they go back to playing their cards, and they're all staying there. So
Okay,
you're
I
heading
head
to the market, I take it.
Yes.
Okay. We'll pause right there for a second. Anyone else needing to do anything specific at this point?
Nope, I'm heading back towards ship to supervise loading the cargo.
Sounds good. Then we will continue with Landro. Landro, you make it back to the market district. You find Zafar's Goods fairly
enter.
easily. Okay.
Into the store.
And you go into the store. It is basically just like a food shop, kind of like a market. You know, you'd buy basic food that you would use to make and everything like that.
Mhm.
Tell me how you're what you're gonna do from there.
Is there anyone working that I can see? Like
Yeah,
stocking
you can see a couple
shelves?
people. There's someone at the like a register type area, and there's someone that's stocking food items onto the
Alright.
shelves.
I go up to the stock, the person who's doing the stock.
Okay.
I open up a conversation with them.
Okay. How do you do so?
Just go, hey, I'm not good opening up conversations.
That's
Hey,
fine.
how you doing today?
He's like,
I make
oh,
eye
I'm doing great.
contact.
He kind of looks up to you and he kind of like puts the item that he had in his hand on the shelf. He's like, oh, hi. Yeah, I'm doing well. What can I do for you?
Are
Are you looking for something specific?
Yeah, actually I am. Is your boss here?
I think so. Do you need my manager?
Yeah, it would help.
Okay.
Can you just get them for me, please?
Yeah. It'll be just a moment.
Not a problem.
He walks away, leaves you in the aisle, and heads up. And then, not too long after, you see the same person that was at the register. They're like, "Hi, how can I help you?"
Hi, are you the manager?
I am the manager on duty. Yes. What can I do for you?
I need to get in touch with Zanzibar. Zandalar? What the fuck is his name?
Zafar.
Zafar, thank you.
Zandalar.
Right shit
I tried a
down,
lot of them.
Joe.
Huh?
Right shit
You haven't been
down.
playing
I
WoW.
didn't put it on my notes.
I see
was
that.
Playing a lot of WoW. Zafar, yeah. I'm an old friend of his.
Oh. Okay. He's in the back working on things right now.
Is he? You mind
Is
if I go
there
back?
something I can help you out with? He typically doesn't want any visitors right now when he's.
I'm an old friend from college. It would be a riot if I just.
Give me a give me a charm check or skill check. We're gonna do it at 2 purple.
Good, because I don't have shit in charm.
Yeah,
If
you
you
might
end
pass
up-
with
Yes!
that.
Nice.
look at that, he
Yay!
succeeded.
Way to jump.
Yes!
I forgot. I need to start using these dark side tokens. Shit.
I
Anyways,
agree.
Not, well, you can use
you
them now.
succeed. He's like, he believes you, and he's like, all right, yeah, I'll take you. So he leads you to the back. You know, there's a brief stock room kind of area that you walk through that leads to an office. And he opens up the office. He's like, hey, Zafar, I got an old college friend here to see you. He's like, I didn't go to college. So what do you do at that point?
I pushed the kid into the office with Zafar and shut the door.
So you push the manager into the door or into the office with Zafar. So it's you 3 in there.
Yes.
Okay. You do so with
I
ease.
shut the door and I blocked the doorway.
Okay.
And I.
Zafar stands up. He's like, "What is the meaning of this?"
Zafar, you owe someone some money. I'm here to take it.
His eyes widen like really big, and he's like,
Zafar, we both know why I'm here. We both know what I need to do if you don't pay me. So,
He's like, "I don't have the money."
Zafar, that's not an acceptable answer at this point.
He's like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have the money to pay him.
You run a cash business, Zafar. Empty the registers.
There's not enough for what he's asking.
Zafar, I've heard every single one of these excuses before.
Give me a oh shit. Give me a
You are doing nothing new. All right, I just stop that one. All right, go ahead.
That's fine. Give me. It's not an intimidation check. So I think it's charm still. Give me another charm, but this
Ah.
time it's going to be
God damn it!
1 purple of 1 red.
Why isn't it coercion?
I was gonna say, isn't it coercion?
Thank you. I overlooked that. Do coercion.
How do I get rid of all these dice?
Just right click it and then use the eraser token.
yeah.
Or,
Yeah, thank you. Oh shit, I don't have anything in there either. All right. Yeah, 1 purple, 1 red. You said, because you're on the
yes,
next
because.
side.
Hey, look, man.
Beak.
Look.
Did you
Ah,
upgrade?
Look, see?
Did you upgrade it back, Joe?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
You didn't even need to.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Wow.
I did.
That's pretty solid right there.
All right, cool. All right, so he's like, he puts his hand on his head. He's like, you're right, you're right. I guess the protection is more worth it than, being in. Okay. He's like, he sits down at his desk and he's like, I'll wire the credits right now.
Okay, do it. I'll stay
and-
here while it happens. When I get.
He's like, if you want to watch, you can come over here and look, and you can like watch him as he pulls up the not his personal information. He allows you to see the transfer, but not
Mhm.
show his personal information. And then he transfers the wires. He's like, there, it's all done. You can go tell Zeke that it's done.
Do I have confirmation? Do I see the?
Yeah, you see that the transfer was done. He kind of
Okay.
like gives you like a receipt, kind of like a confirmation number that was done when the wire took place.
Okay, thank you for your time. If this doesn't happen to work out, you do realize what I need to do, right?
Yes. I don't want to see you again. We're good. We're good. I got it. It's done. See, like I
Alright.
showed you.
I won't take that personally. All right. Have a good day, sir. I leave.
Okay, cool. So you head back to the bar and so forth.
Yes.
Okay.
Back to
As you-
Zeke.
That was
Yes, you didn't get a name. Yeah, it was pretty
You
simple for
just
him.
said that
Easy. That
one.
was easy money there.
Yep. You walk
Great
in.
fingers.
They recognize you, so they come in and you see Zeke in the Rhodian is playing cards still.
Mhm.
He's like, "Hey, my new friend. How did things go?"
Did you get the email?
He's like, "I did. I just wanted to hear you say how it went. Did you have to
No
punch
problem.
him?"
Nope.
I've always heard that. Oh, you didn't have to punch him. He must have been really scared. I know Wookiees are terrifying to people.
I won't take that personally.
He's like, he's kind of confused at what you mean by that. He's like, okay. He's like, how long are you gonna be on Nar Shaddaa?
Fortunately, I just got a notification on my comm that we need to be out of here soon. But I will be back, and if you have stuff anywhere else, I would.
Do you know where you're going?
At the moment,
Did that go through on the comm message?
I would have calmed that.
Okay,
Okay.
so I do. Yes, I do.
Oh, where are you going?
God
Narhada.
damn it!
Nalhada.
There you go.
We'll help you. Don't worry. We'll
Thank
help
you.
you.
I'm not a good note taker.
Oh, you're going to the Hutt's homeworld. What brings you
Yeah.
there? He's kind of like stroking his chin
We
with interest.
we run goods back and forth, basically.
Ooh, you were kind of, what kind of goods?
Anything you'd really need to get from point A to point B, but you don't want to take yourself for fear of, anything. It's a crazy, it's a crazy universe we live in.
So you're transporting, say, something logistics would like to not see?
Yeah, you'd say that would be our specialty.
Your specialty. Well, would you be willing to do something for me if you're heading to Nal Hutta?
Not a problem.
Not a problem. I like you. You're good. You're a good Wookiee. I like you. What is your name, by the way?
My name is Landro.
Ah, that is correct. I remember. Sorry, I forgot the last time you mentioned it.
I
Landro.
won't take it personally.
I'm glad. We wouldn't want to be on bad terms. Landro, I have some items that would be most helpful if you were to transport to Nal Hutta for me. I have a contact, and he is looking for these items for quite some time, but I haven't been able to get a shipment out. With it being your specialty, I feel like you would be able to help me out with this.
How big is the shipment?
It's a small shipment, maybe like 2 doses.
2 doses. Can I hold those
it's very small.
on my person?
You sure can. I mean, however,
Not a
you're the
problem.
professional here, so however you decide to do it is up to you.
Well, I didn't know if there was going to be metric tons involved or anything.
No, this is, like I said, a small shipment.
Oh yeah, not a problem.
They're hut doses.
He's like, I have a couple doses of glitter stim here. If you're willing to take this for me, I will add. I will give you 400 credits, including the job that you just did. This will be including the job that you just did for the payment. But once you have completed this job, you'll get the full 400 credits.
That sounds fair.
Okay. He's like, he
What's the
reaches under the table, and he pulls out like a kind of like a suitcase. It's more of just like I don't know what a suitcase in Star Wars would look like. Just like a fancier suitcase, I guess.
He pulls out a fancier version of a suitcase.
Right?
A suitcase.
And he's a suitcase. Are you taking notes, Joe?
I asked what the guy's name was.
I know you did. That's why I asked. Are you taking notes, Joe?
Yep. Zeke's
Okay.
the boss man. Nal Hutta is the next planet.
He says, yes. The name the person I'd like you to get in contact with is, his name is. Now I need a freaking name. I can't think of a name. Cole.
Anthony. I'm sorry?
Cole.
Can you spell that?
Koel. Cole? Sure.
Okay.
And his coordinates are at plot coordinates. 'Cause I'm not gonna I don't care. You guys will
Okay.
we'll think of something. So he gives you some coordinates to meet this individual at.
Done.
He's like, huh?
Nothing. I was just out of character. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. He's like, all right. Well, I look forward to talking to you, Landro, and good luck to you. You may go. He kind of like waves his hand.
I'm going to need half of a payment up front.
No. This was not what we discussed. You've already got the items. We've already talked the job. You may go.
I've been burned a lot recently, and
Give me a
showing of good
charm
faith-
Give me a charm check.
God,
This one's going to be at 3 purples and 1 setback die.
come on,
What?
doing to me here.
Well, I mean, you could have handled that well before you got to this point.
Fuck.
Okay, so you don't do it, but
So
you do
he-
have an advantage. How do you want to use your advantage?
All right. Well, I don't want to look bad in front of the guys, so can I use my advantage to kind of talk my way back and say, all
Yeah.
right, for this first one, good faith, but from now on, I'm going to need a 50% upfront for any job because
What he does is
I'm not saying
when he
you
says that, he
won't
doesn't
be
get
burned.
very mad. He just kind of goes, "We will discuss terms in the future." And he's like, "You may go now."
Fair enough, and I leave.
Okay, cool.
God damn.
Okay, so you're
Guess I gotta
walking
get
out of
my
the bar with a nice
charm
fancy
up.
suitcase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no, I thought you said I could carry them on me without.
They're
oh,
in
I
a
guess I
suitcase, though.
should've.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm leaving with a
A
suitcase.
suitcase.
Like
A suitcase.
like a briefcase, something.
Yeah,
Yep,
like a
yep.
briefcase.
I'm fixing
Yeah,
like
not
the,
a suitcase.
Like the
Suitcases
Halliburton.
are large. Briefcase. Thank you.
Yeah, like that.
Like a man purse.
Like a man purse.
Satchel.
So you're heading out to the.
A Wookiee lunchbox.
You're heading back to the ship at this point. I'm assuming, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Oh, I did not like that laugh.
I'd actually like to do something before we leave.
That's fine. What would you like to do?
I just wanted to go pick up rations and stuff. 'Cause I'm out of food.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna assume you guys keep getting rations. I'm not really tracking rations, so you're good on that.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Sorry. No.
The only
That's,
thing he
I mean,
tracks
you
is
could definitely roleplay it, but I'm not really.
It's
I'm not really tracking.
Honestly, that's a rational.
Okay.
That's a rational stance.
Oh please.
I'm out. See you guys. Fuck you all.
I want an irrational ration of.
Jesus.
Roll on that.
Oh, I'm saving my roll. That's for my next check right there.
Give me.
That'll be the first time you guys see.
Give me an
3.
athletics check, Landro. At 3 purples. And I'd like to upgrade that one of those purples to red.
Jerk.
I
You're a
am a
jerk.
pretty big jerk.
I think that's fantastic. He's donating those light tokens back to us, the destiny points back to us.
Way to
Hey,
go, buddy.
good job.
Yeah.
As you're walking through the crowd,
Very nice. Wow,
someone you feel a tug on this briefcase that you are holding. And they pull hard.
Oh damn it. Uh-huh.
With your 2 threat, I would like for you to, when you pull back, you pull really hard, you get the full pull, you break the pull, but you pull too hard and you kind of tumble forward and you kind of like fall. So you're not able to see who pulled the briefcase because when you look back, they are already gone.
Okay.
That is going to be the 2 threat, or the 2 threat that you suffer. But that is essentially what happens in that roll. Someone was trying to steal from you, essentially.
Gotcha.
but you kept him from doing so.
Your glitter sim disappeared.
Eh,
Yeah, you almost
I didn't
you
do a
almost owed a
yeah,
job.
I had no perception.
You almost
there, apparently.
400 on the hole.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. That's it. You make it to the ship the rest of the way. Fairly
All right.
simple,
All right, safe and sound.
safe and sound.
All right, I present the case to the crew, to Sham and the crew and everyone, and I go, I got us some work.
Okay. He tells you all that he has a couple doses of Glitterstem that he's going to deliver on the Alhada.
Yep.
Do you guys say anything about that, or?
Oh, he doesn't. Does he say what he has, or he just got a delivery on Now Hudda?
Yeah, that's a good
Does-
question. Landro, tell me exactly what you tell them. Say it like you would say it.
Oh,
Be you as Landro
yeah,
and
I
say
did.
it like him.
I would have said it like, I've got us some work.
Okay, cool. Then that's it. That's what he
Alright.
tells you.
Good job. Let's batten down the hatches and get ready to go.
Okay, 50 credits for the refueling is all it's going to cost you.
Okay.
Woo.
Can you subtract that from the ship?
Yep, I sure can. So that's going to make your total credits at 1891.
1891. What's a good year?
Okay, so you guys easily load up everything on the ship. You supervised it, make sure like all the corrosive materials have the correct labeling, make sure it's secured, got your straps and everything to hold it in place, and you guys are good to take off.
Okay. I talked to dock control and space control and asked permission to dock and head into hyperspace.
You are free to take off. We are monitoring you now. You have a good flight.
Many thanks and have a good day. Alexa.
You as well. And they turn off the comm.
Yep. All right. We're on our way.
Anyone
I
wanting to do anything in space?
I ask. I get on the intercom and ask Chef to come to our quarters for a quick conversation.
Are we out in space by the how long is I felt the engines kicking on and us
Yes.
lifting off. About
Is
how
Correct.
this
long?
over like the comm that everybody can hear, or just yours?
Yeah. Because I,
I
don't have
a
a comm yet. I just ask him, hey Chef,
Are you
Can you,
saying it over the comm link or over the comm of the
I-
ship? Is
over
what
the
they're
comm of
asking.
the ship.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't have his comm link.
Yeah, I don't have a comm link
Exactly.
at all. So
He
that's
doesn't
fine.
have one.
right.
I just
Position.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah, Chef, can you meet us in our
Well,
quarters where we
if
talked before?
if we've come off already, I'm not actually in here anymore. If we've been in space for a little bit,
That's fine.
I don't know how long after.
Well,
this
you
happened.
just took off, so you're like
Okay.
in space now.
All right.
You
So
just entered space.
all right. So
Well,
so I come out and who's at the door? When I look around.
Just everyone's where they're at.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to Zoc.
I'm going to
Oh,
Sham's quarters.
Actually, Winford was right in front of me.
Yes.
Where did you say for me to go? I'm sorry.
To the quarters where we met before.
All right, so I know where to go though, so I don't have to talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I gotta get past you.
The scorekeeper be with you. And he gets out of the way.
And also with you.
Does Winford recognize him, by the way?
He actually, the fact that you said that, he's like, yes. And he's happy that you acknowledged that. Yes, he's happy that you acknowledged the scorekeeper.
Excuse me.
Does,
Oh
does,
crap! I'm doing your job.
Winford
Yeah, sorry about
recognize
my
him?
roommates
That's
once
okay.
again.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I come around and I get into the room.
Oh, stop it.
All right.
Does Winford recognize him, by the way?
Oh yeah, Rimford would probably recognize
Was
him.
he looking as I came out? Did he like?
He wasn't though. When he looks at you, I'll throw him a check.
All right.
Okay, so you guys.
You wanted to see me?
Wait. Tell me again what you said, Sham.
I just asked Chef to meet me in our quarters.
Okay.
Hello, children.
Did you ask anyone else to meet you in the quarters?
No.
No,
Okay.
I just showed
But
up.
I just got on the intercom.
Yeah, you said it
Okay.
across the entire ship.
No, I just wanted to make sure you weren't asking anyone else, because if you said everybody, then everyone was going to
No.
try and cram
Jesus.
into the damn quarters.
No.
That's why I had to ask.
Excuse
Sorry,
me,
you have a
excuse
crew,
me,
so you know
excuse me.
if you give orders, they're going to try and follow.
Yeah.
You
I
wanted
get
to
it.
see me?
Okay. Hold on.
His
just a second,
voice is
guys.
too much.
It's like it's your Batman voice.
It is.
Yeah.
It's what I'm going for. The shitty Batman voice.
Scary face,
Great.
scary face. Where are the drugs going?
See me.
You guys are a little scary.
Shitty Batman voice.
Suits your character.
Yep.
I 100% support it.
Okay. So is he in there?
Yeah, I'd actually walked in and said, "You wanted to see me?"
Okay. Oops, I gotta find the image of the ship.
Just go to images.
Yeah, no, I got it. Okay. We're about to enter hyperspace. You should be safe now. I've got a couple extra comms, don't I? Do I have
think you-
extra comms from the
I
one
don't
I
know.
stole?
Should be in your inventory.
Yeah, I've got 2 long range. Yep, I do. I'm gonna give him one of my long range comms.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and add that into your character, chef.
How are you giving? Like, are you just handing me this thing, and I'm
I'm
like,
just handing you one. And I'm
I,
saying,
I'm gonna look at you confused as to why you're handing it. Why you're handing me a comm? We're in the same room.
no, I'm handing you a comm for you
Ah.
to use and a data pad.
What what am I? What do you want me to do with this stuff? I don't need this right now, do I?
Well, you're gonna need it when we get to our destination to be able to get a hold of me. Organization. Looks like you have nothing.
Oh, I have stuff still. I just don't know what I have.
Back.
All right,
Sorry.
But
sir.
I'll take these just so I can be
Yep.
in touch with you.
This is a long range comm. You can get to me anywhere on planet,
All right.
and it's gonna take us plot time to get to where we're going.
Not very far. It's not very far, yeah. But
Where,
plot time
where are we
works.
going?
We're going to Narhada.
Nalhada. Nal.
Now. Oh, not Nar.
Mhm.
Now.
Yeah. Nalhada.
I've got a couple of cargoes there, and I'm hoping maybe you can get into contact with the organization there and kind of see where we're at.
Now Hada. That's in Hut territory too, right?
Yeah,
It is.
Okay.
It's their home
It's
world.
the home world of the Huts.
Okay. Now Hada. That's a good place to get some information. It's a good destination. Let's see what we can. I'll see what I can get you there.
All right.
I do have I do have a storehouse there. I could probably get some. I can get my credits from.
All right. And yeah, that would be.
And we
that
said
would be
200
good.
credits for this transport.
Yeah, it's 250 credits, and
Oh, 250. That's right.
find the equipment that I'm giving you valuable. Might want to think about paying me for that as well.
I'll think about it. I don't pay for gifts.
Well, consider
But,
them an investment.
But
I'm not
what
a
I
gift
can
giver,
consider it
but-
is maybe I can provide a gift back later on.
Yep, as I told you, I'm very flexible about these kinds of arrangements.
I
find that
I turn over and I look at
scratching one person's back gets my own someday in the future.
I look over towards Eula, and I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I like to know who's involved in my meetings.
Okay, well, my name's Sham.
Oh, I know you. We spoke already.
Yep. And this is
Oh, you didn't
Eula.
introduce yourself to me yet. I'm sorry. I didn't know you.
No, I didn't.
No, he
My name is Sham
Sham.
of the clan Amra. Amra.
Ah, I've never heard of your clan, but
Yeah, well, at some point in time, I may want to talk to you about what you know about the huts a particular hut named Dargul, but that can come later. My comrade here, her name is Eula.
All right.
And we've been through a few fights together. Eula,
Yes.
Eula. Yeah, Eula.
So so Sham and Eula.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Just got
Holy
close.
shit, that got big.
I feel like there's some awesomeness coming out of the Sham's character is bug eyeing at my mine. He's all like
Those are my my
bug
Yeah.
spectacle glasses.
eyeing at my awesome physique.
He's like, damn, this guy's ripped.
Yep.
No,
Oh,
I'm
you
actually,
picked the picture that I posted.
Actually, I
I'm
posted
looking
that one. I
at
sent that to
Eula's-
Craig a
I'm
while
looking
ago.
at Eula's
Oh,
behind.
you
Yeah.
did? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just picked the same one then. That's odd.
Nice.
Yeah, because I posted it in Discord and
I saw.
text. I'm like, cool.
But
We
yeah,
have the same
it's-
taste. Look
yeah.
at that.
I sent that to Craig before you guys even saw my character.
Huh.
That's awesome. Anyway,
Intuition.
yeah,
Did you do that just because he has tentacles?
that's what they are.
They're lekus is the correct term.
Yeah, way to be
Oops.
racist here, asshole.
Well, I'm just wondering if that's factored into your decision of choosing this type of character.
He actually has complete control over them.
Yeah.
And
I
actually,
bet he does, and I bet
They
there's
they
porn around
actually are
that's
a
gross.
form of communication between different Twi'leks, as far as like body movements would be.
Which my character knew, but I had no fucking clue.
Exactly, which is why I'm giving you this information now
I
for future
appreciate
reference. You are welcome.
Um,
But they are also extremely sensitive.
yes. This is
In-
definitely gonna be some
in-
awesome
Oh,
hentai.
No,
boy.
I am not even kidding. They are extremely sensitive in
Oh,
many ways.
God, you don't want a drug lord kingpin that's sensitive. God.
So
They can be a form of torture or pleasure.
yes.
Great.
So taking some sandpaper to it is not a good idea.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, not if you'd like to live.
Yeah, he would probably find that very racist. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry, just
All right.
some
just,
Twi'lek information there.
Appreciate that.
okay. I was just making sure he knew where we're headed, what we're doing, and and then I wanted to make sure he had a comm,
Okay.
my comm number, and
Did I get my
communicate.
comm in my inventory?
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't. Let me.
Oh.
Because I had an extra comm and an extra data pad.
Yeah,
I
sorry,
also,
I'm filling in my
I
job
also
here.
set my skills while I wasn't doing anything. I set my characteristics. I bought my characteristics and
Okay.
experience, and instead of using the 10 experience from obligation, I did the 10 experience for the money.
Okay,
So
so you got the money instead of the.
instead of the experience.
Okay, that's fine. So
While
yeah,
you're doing
cool. That
that-
looks good.
Could you add my comm back?
Yes,
I didn't get it
I
back.
thought I
from
did
Ungok.
give it. Did you have
I
the
don't have
long
it in my-
range?
Yeah, I had a long range one. I don't have
Okay.
it in my inventory anymore.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I will give it to you.
If you
Alright.
don't mind.
It was just a
Um,
comm link, a long range comm link.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
So I'm gonna back to Sham. Do I have a bunk in this vessel?
Yep. There
you
is
like-
one empty bunk in here, and I pointed out to him.
In this room or just in the vessel?
In this room, actually, as this is where I bunk, and
It's you, one of the guards, Zoc, and
yeah,
Landro, correct?
Zoc, Landro, me, and one of the guards.
So that that leaves you one extra bunk for sure.
Ah, god damn it, Sham.
Because the rebels are gone now,
'Kay.
and I took them all off. So
Yeah.
All right.
Why did
We
you?
had two other rooms as well.
Looking
Well,
around
but-
and not seeing which things are on there, I'm gonna pick the bunk that's empty and sit down in it. I don't know which one that is, so I'm just gonna sit in this one.
That's fine.
the least amount, Harry.
Yeah, the one that's empty. The one that looks like it hasn't been masturbated in.
Ouch.
Gross.
And I'll sit down and all right. How long do you expect till we're at fucking pull my notes up.
Sorry, I gotta take the dog out. I'll be 5 minutes tops.
Now,
How-
Hada?
How long do you expect till we're at Nalhada?
30 minutes,
Uh,
probably.
Yeah, not super long. We'll be there. We'll be there after a short nap.
All right. Uh, I'm just gonna rest here while you get us there.
Okay. We'll get you there, and you can get into contact with your organization. That was it. That's all I had.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
I wanted to talk to Sham about my job in Nalhada.
Okay.
Would you like to go to your room to talk about this?
Yes.
You two. Young
Hey,
love is so
No,
cute.
I'm being, I'm being
As
serious
they're walking
here.
out, I say thank you both again.
You guys don't acknowledge. Okay.
No, I don't. I'm a Wookiee.
Okay.
You're most
Oh,
welcome.
okay.
Yeah, she
Wow.
doesn't know what's going on, but you're most welcome.
She doesn't. She's a Wookiee, but she's offering me milk and cookies before when I'm hiding under the steps.
Oh, well,
Or like a blanket or something.
I didn't get milk and cookies,
Right?
but I'm gonna go get her cookie.
That's not what this conversation is.
Oh my god. Okay.
It could be something involving money.
Oh, well, in that
I
case,
don't
gotta
know.
Be serious.
The money. That's what Sham's about. He got to get that data or that credit.
Yeah, he cares
That
more about
credit
the
chip.
credits.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
When I walked past, I guess would this be a light token to go back and do this? When I walked past, the other Wookiee in the hallway that I don't know his name.
Landro.
I know his name. My character doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And when I walked
Correct.
past him, did I see the case that he was holding?
Yeah, give me a perception check and we'll throw a destiny point at it. We'll say just one purple for chance of failure. It's not like he said he's hiding it, so
Perception.
he hasn't said he put it anywhere either. So
Perception with a single purple.
Mhm.
All right.
okay, yeah, you see it. You
All
had 2 advantage.
Wow.
I'd like to use my advantage, if possible, to see if I recognize the case, and I want to. Basically, I'm trying to see if this looks like something that was from my organization.
The case itself, it does bear like a symbol. However, you could tell this is small time compared to the organization that you deal with. You do know who does deal with this. It is Zeke that you would know who deals
Okay.
with this kind of thing, but it is small time compared to what you deal with.
Okay. All right. So I recognize that this is
Yeah. Oh yeah.
another underground thing
Mm-hmm.
going through.
But it
Okay.
is definitely small time compared to like the things that you used to deal with.
Okay. All right. That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know if I could understand what was going on there.
Yeah. No worries.
All right. I'm following Eula.
Okay. You follow Eula into her quarters.
Back.
Waba.
Donga.
It's
Yeah.
Daka.
Well, we're not Polish.
Donka.
Bitte.
German.
That's what do they say? What do they actually say when you reply to that?
Bitte.
Donka Glyphon.
Sure. Excuse me. Go ahead. So you followed Eula into her quarters.
I do.
Whoa.
Yep.
What
Welcome
I walk
back.
into?
A door.
Let's see if we can wear out the springs on another bed.
Oh my.
Eula.
Sorry, I was laughing. Not that
Sure.
kind of conversation. Anyway, so
Me not
Jim
that
comes
kind of
in-
Wookiee.
Yeah,
I know exactly what kind of Wookiee she is.
yeah. Okay.
Jesus Christ, 20 hours just trying to get through this whole sexual harassment video.
Something
They're all
like
trying
that.
to have sex this weekend.
This is why you can't let girls play. I mean, it's not the girl's
Just-
fault. It's the
Just
guys.
goes to sex all the time. It's so predictable.
Like it's.
Hey, it's not like you weren't trying last week.
Was I?
Miss-
Am I the only person here
Yeah,
not trying to sleep
yes,
with a
you
Wookiee?
were.
When
Yeah.
was
Maybe.
I trying to sleep with you?
There was the whole charm thing, and then there was the trying to spy on me, and then being upset, and then be the whole "why won't she love me" thing.
I don't remember.
that?
I don't remember most of this.
But in Joe's defense, he really doesn't remember things that happened 13 seconds ago.
I really don't remember being that aggressive.
You really were though. Does anyone else remember this?
I
or is it just
remember
me?
some
remember
weird
I
shit
feel
that
like I
happened.
do remember this.
I do too.
Okay.
If not, if I
There
don't
we
remember it,
go.
the narrative was so perfect that now I remember it.
Yeah.
It's in your head now.
You literally just made that canon, even if it wasn't.
Not fair.
Yeah, I see. That's what you did last week too. Not fair. Why didn't I put any points in my fucking charm?
Yeah,
I
see that?
totally. I mean, I've been using it all night, and there's still no points in the thing. So I obviously didn't learn.
Well, you should have made
Yeah.
it Twi'lek. We get it for free.
There you go.
We even had XP and stuff. You could have boosted that.
Well,
Anyway.
once I hear Sham and Ula getting it on, I'll probably
That's
end up.
not this kind of conversation.
All right,
Uh,
let's get to the conversation.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's go ahead and get to
I've
this
been
conversation.
trying to do it.
Well, somebody took it there. So all right,
You.
forget
I
it.
just said I'm following her to her quarters. Jeez.
Okay.
Oh
he
yeah,
comes
right.
in and I close the door.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it's more like
Ugh.
this.
26. What the hell are you doing?
Your mom. Go ahead
Boy,
with the
Texting me
conversation.
right now. That's weird.
I give
That's not
up.
my
Never
fault.
mind.
She's
No,
watching
go
the
with your
stream.
conversation.
So, I've received some information about a cave that could hold some kyber crystals
Okay. Do you know where?
on Nalhada.
Oh, well, that happens to be where we're headed.
Yeah.
It's crazy how things just work together.
Oh,
And I
It's
do
like
have a
story
way-
works for you.
do have a way of possibly locating them.
okay. You
And if
need
I
some.
can,
You need some
That
backup.
might be. Maybe.
Hmm.
But don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Because if we do find this cave, they could be worth quite a few credits if we can get more than one crystal.
Yeah, that would be a huge find. That's no doubt about that.
Would you be interested in helping me?
Absolutely.
Okay. And remember, keep it to yourself.
I will. Do you want anybody else in the group as backup, or do you think it's just you and I?
Maybe Landro, but I don't know about I don't trust the new guy yet.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna drop some cargo off. I'm the new guy we brought on. He's got some contacts too for some other business I have, and he's gonna owe us some credits. So
Okay.
hopefully we'll get refueled and stay there a few days and be able to look around.
Okay.
If you run across any information on a hut named Dargul,
A hut named what?
Dargul,
I'll let you know.
yeah.
You would hear Sham's thoughts, but you would not hear Eula's thoughts. So you would hear something along the lines of, "Yeah, I'll keep it secret," but other than that, you don't know what he's talking about,
Okay.
unless you're thinking about that Sham of what she just said.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
But all you
Cool.
get is basically he's going to keep a secret for her. Essentially, is what the thought process that he's got.
That's a cool little plot point.
Yep, I'm glad you brought that up. I completely forgot about that. Anyways, continue with your conversation.
I might have some contacts that can help us find this Darkwool character.
Okay.
Well, that's it. I just wanted to let you know what I got when I visited.
You guys have the
this
best
afternoon.
conversations.
All right. Thank you.
I'm boring. I know. I'm sorry.
No, you guys are great.
I haven't really gotten into my character. Like I haven't developed his personality yet, so we'll see where that goes.
Mine is very serious.
I'm going to
I know.
head up to the bridge and get ready to come exit hyperspace and talk
'Kay.
to the docks.
Yeah, no problem. We're actually going to call it there, guys, before you get to Nalhada. I feel like it's about, it's 11:40 here, so I know it's getting late for some other people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I feel like before
1:40.
we get into a new planet,
Hard.
I think it's a good stopping point to get everything, set up and so forth. No experience points today.
I
'cause we
do have
just
to go through
spent some
my
experience
experience
points.
points, however many I
You
have.
do need to go through, what you have already to go through.
Well, I
But other
did.
than that,
I did the ones that my initial ones, but
yes,
said I'm
yes,
starting
yes.
at level, so I don't know how many I'm supposed to have.
You'll have whatever you've earned or what your previous character earned to keep up with everybody else, plus the 50 that we just
Oh,
spent.
fuck, I don't know how much that
So-
was. Let me.
That's fine. God damn it. Hold on.
240.
How much did you start with experience?
I'm looking.
For a droid, I know it's
looking.
higher than other people.
I'm a chicken.
You're a chicken?
I'm a chicken.
So you'll add additional 50 to the 240 that you have here.
So you start with
Or-
175 as a droid.
So subtract that from 240.
Hold on.
And
But I
Go ahead.
also had 5 for so I had 180 that I started with.
okay,
Which
so
means-
subtract the race bonus or the race
Right,
XP,
right, I gotcha.
and that's how much you add to your character. Plus,
240. I could probably do this in my head if I wasn't so fucking out of it today.
that's fine.
80. So 60. So I have 110 more experience on there.
Okay.
Alright. We will all miss Ether Epo.
Ether.
Sham probably won't, but I
Everyone
will.
is gonna miss him.
I will get my
What?
payback.
Miss E3 Epo?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna miss him.
Everyone's gonna miss him.
It's almost like you guys are working together tonight.
Nope. The next time I shoot him, I want to make sure.
Yeah.
So what did I say? Was anyone listening to what I was saying?
An additional 150.
Was it 150? No.
That's what I thought I heard you say.
Calculator. History. Fuck you, there's no history.
Man, we're going crazy with the dark side.
Minus
Sorry, I shouldn't drink and play.
160. Yeah,
No,
it's
it's fine.
additional 110. So I'm at 210. Alright.
All right, guys, I'm gonna log out. I'm tired.
All right.
Understandable.
See you next week.
I am
Good
going to
night.
end the stream here.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.